Yeah, I know you, but we ain't friends. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, we in this section, but you can't get in. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, I got the new Chrysler, blue with the tint. Quit asking me questions. I'm tired of these questions. Asking me questions, I want more questions. They all in my business like TMZ. But back in the day, they ain't noticed me. They weren't coming to see me like Otis, but I always felt like the coldest. I had a little chip on my shoulder. Then I got older and older. And I had to flick it off. I feel like a boss, like I'm Ricky Ross. But I got no Maybachs. They do anything for the clout. It's thanks when they say that. If I take your girl, don't be in my DM. Asking for your payback. We save a lot of things like money, but hoes gonna say that. And homie, they straight facts. Yeah, I know you, but we ain't friends. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, we in this section, but you can't get in. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, I got the new Chrysler, blue with the tint. Quit asking me questions. I'm tired of these questions. Asking me questions, I want more questions. Yeah, I know you, but we ain't friends. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, we in this section, but you can't get in. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, I got the new Chrysler, blue with the tint. Quit asking me questions. I'm tired of these questions. Asking me questions, I want more questions. The grass greener on the other side. I took a peek in that grass red from all these homicides. I mean, you gotta look alive, cause in the field get live. Or you gon' have your mama crying, asking God why. Why is my son in that casket? Why he get caught lacking? Why was he acting tough knowing damn well he bad at acting? His girl say he be tripping, but the op say he wasn't packing. Some niggas just wasn't built for the other side. Yeah, I know you, but we ain't friends. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, we in this section, but you can't get in. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, I got the new Chrysler, blue with the tint. Quit asking me questions. I'm tired of these questions. Asking me questions, I want more questions. Yeah, I know you, but we ain't friends. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, we in this section, but you can't get in. Quit asking me questions. Yeah, I got the new Chrysler, blue with the tint. Quit asking me questions. I'm tired of these questions. Asking me questions, I want more questions. 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 Quit asking me. Asking me. Question, question, quit asking, asking, question, question, quit asking, asking, question, question, quit asking, asking.
Hey, I called Cap on that, man. Hey, on that last live, somebody talking about you gotta change. Hold up, turn it on. Yeah, somebody said on that last live, you gotta change the line set off. When you change from R32 to 454B. Hey, y'all gotta be careful, man. Some of these manufacturers out there, they're gonna try to sell y'all a whole bunch of stuff that you don't need, though, as far as dealing with this new refrigerant. Whether it be gauges, they're gonna be talking about some gauges ain't compatible. So they're gonna be talking about your vacuum pumps not compatible. Recovery scene not compatible with the new refrigerant. Don't go for that. A lot of these vendors out here trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to change no line set out. If anything, they clean your line set out or with some RX11 or something. I can pull up, let me see, I'm gonna use ChatGPT. I'm gonna pull up what's inside some refrigerant. Let me see here. Why would you got to change the line set out when you got R30? Let me see what the blend. Yeah, they're gonna try to sell A2L refrigerant glove. Let me see, R32. Mhm. Look, R410A is a blend of R32 and R25. Yeah, them vendors, man, they're gonna try to sell you that copper though. Now, like I say, at the end of the day, with a railroad, at the end of the day, I mean, you're gonna pass that cost on to your customer, but man, it's gonna be difficult trying to replace a line set in some of these homes. Like I say, I ain't no expert of none of it, but at the end of the day, common sense is common sense. And then R32 is fit to be I think they say it may about 8 years they fit to do away with the R32. As you can see, it's more flammable or got a more GWP than 454B. 454B is what they want to keep. But I think, as far as I know, though, Daikin is the only one who's using R32. Correct me if I'm wrong. He said that I'll make it to the HVAC Expo. No, I ain't make it this year. Too much going on this year. I wanted to go though. Let's see here, 454B lead replacement 410A. So 454B has some R32 plus R1234YF. And you see the comparison, 410A, that's why I was saying 410A has R32 in it. So I can't understand this. Say if I had an R32 system though, if it was a blend of R32 and R25, why am I changing out a line set? All right, man, I'll just promote, if anybody new on here, I just left a live promoting the new pricing book. Interested, contact me at WashingtonCooling713@gmail.com. Y'all can see that screen. Let me know if you can see that screen though. Like I say, 410, they got R32 in it. Yeah, man, don't let them folks just take your money though. Let me know what y'all got going on out there, man. Just chopping it up. Y'all working today? Y'all busy? Running no heat call, no cool call. What you got going on? It's a Q&A. If anybody got any questions, let me know. Let's chop it up. Y'all want to come on? Anybody want to come on? Let me see if I can. I ain't did this in so long. I gotta see how I do this. Let me see. Paste that right there. Here go the link right there. If anybody want to come on, hit that link. Chop it up Saturday. Just rolled out the price book. If y'all want to talk about more about the price book, we can talk more about the price book. It's on y'all. Y'all call the shots. Y'all want to talk about marketing? What we got? What we got? Technicians, contractors. Yeah, we got to get some money this year. That's what it's about. Hey, money 2025. You know what I'm saying? Get you a skilled trade. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Get you a skill. Whether it be a plumbers. Shout out to my plumbers out there. We got United Tradesman Academy. He doing electrician and HVAC. Got my appliance guys out there. We got Railroad. He on the railroads. The HVAC Life. He say them boys already trying to sell new gauges and hoses and pump. Yeah, man. Hey, I understand if you got analog gauges, but most of them digital gauges, you should just be able to update, but you can check your superheat and subcooling and get your evap and your condenser temperatures. I think UV lights work. So I had a customer. I mean, I got UV lights in mind. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's just one of them things, man. You gotta trust the technology. You know what I'm saying? Because I think every hospital air handler is gonna have a UV light in there. And they put them in there for a reason. To me, I like to look at it like, you know, when you're in the attic or something like that. And when you put a flashlight up, you can see all the dust and the molecules flying, but through your human eye, you can't really see it unless you had that light flashing through it. You can see all them particles and all that stuff going through your eyes. That's kind of how you're gonna have to look at it. You really got to let the signs and you know, the people that's technically inclined that created all this, the UV light stuff. And you know what I'm saying? They put a lot of education and research behind it. Sure enough, it's almost like watching paint dry. You might not be able to see it with the human eye or whatever, but it's doing work though. That's kind of how I like to look at it. Like I say, I have it in mind, but I don't really suffer from allergies or anything like that. So I really can't tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? I may have to ask my wife or something like that just for the dust, because it's supposed to help with the dust on surfaces and stuff like that. But we have cleaners come through a couple times a month. So we kind of keep our house clean anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you kind of got to help out with it too. But you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things, man. I do trust the technology, and I don't think it's a scam. I do think it's one of them things you got to kind of help it out too. You know what I'm saying? You got to kind of keep a clean house. You got to keep your filters clean. You got to keep a maintenance on the unit. You can't just expect for a UV light to do all the work though. What's up, John? I say that 10 to 4, when I left that job, they ain't want me to go. Yeah, man, they ain't want me to go. See, y'all ain't get the whole. See, sometimes when I be recording, I probably about to step out of some and I hit the stop button. But even before that, she was running out the house talking about because you probably hear a little attitude in my voice. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, when I was driving there, man, I'm talking about it was pouring down so hard on the side of town that I was on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, nah, I ain't fit to because I ain't fit to risk my truck, because I know, especially around in the Houston area, man, people can't drive when it's raining and it's storming. I'm not about to risk my damage, because if I get into an accident or something like that, they gonna go on with their life. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if it's storming out there, 70 degrees outside, it's not like a dire need that you need AC or heat. It's comfortable. You can open up a window, you can put a fan up or something like that. And I know even with the property manager that I was doing the work for, I got 24 to 48 hours to do the work anyway. And like I say, it's up to my judgment if I want to work, you know, in rain or any kind of weather condition. At the end of the day, it's up to me if I want to do the work. But so I called him. I'm like, hey, it's storming. I think I'm gonna reschedule and postpone, and I'll be there the next morning at 9 a.m. She said, oh, it's so hot. It's so hot up here. Can you please come down? It's been hot. It's just so hot. So first of all, when I got there, I can't really remember on the video, but I think it was like 68, 69, 70 degrees inside the house. You know what I'm saying? I had to go back and look at the video. But I'm knowing it ain't hot. I know what hot is. It ain't number 70 degrees outside. It can't be that hot in the house. So I say, I'm being nice. I say, all right. So I say, is it raining on that side of the town? No, it's not raining at all here. So I say, okay. So I get there. It wasn't raining, but you can tell it's about to storm. So as soon as I get there, she's talking about, yeah, the forecast says it's not going to rain at all here. I'm thinking about here, I don't know what kind of forecast you looking at, So I guess she watching the Doppler radar or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So I wish I would have had it on camera though. So I go and the unit iced up. So first and foremost, I don't know if I had it on camera when I'm telling her, I say, you got to turn the system off. So when I get up there, the unit froze up. A lot of people, when a unit got a big block of ice on there, I don't have to wait, you know what I'm saying, because you were negligent, you know what I'm saying, running your unit. It ain't cooling what you running, just turn the unit off, you know what I'm saying? So when I get there's a big block of ice on there, I could have just left in and say, hey, I'm going to just turn the fan on and I'm going to come back once the unit unthawed, because you have the unit running. Now I got a big block of ice up there. I do not have to wait. I'm not getting paid to just wait for no ice to unthaw. But, you know what I'm saying? Me being the man that I am, being nice though, you know what I'm saying? I say I'm going to turn the heater on and I'm going to let the heater unthaw it so it'll speed up the process. So as soon as I turn the heat on, she come running outside. This is what I wish I had on camera. All the lights off. What did you do? What did you do? Now, all I did was turn the heat on. First and foremost, I didn't do anything. I did turn the heat on. She come running outside. All the lights off. And I seen the neighbors come outside. So quite naturally, it's a storm. So I asked the neighbor, hey, your lights went off? He was like, yeah, they flickered. They went off, but they back on now. So they just had a little power blimp for maybe about 1 or 2 minutes. So about that time, so I go back and sit in my truck. I'm gonna wait for it to unthaw. She come run. That when she opened up my door. Hey, the heater's not on. I said, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I know I turn the heat on. I can go double check or whatever. But I go to the thermostat. I didn't feel anything. So obviously, when they had that power outage, though, the furnace control board had made it have a delay or something, so the heater didn't kick right on. But I wasn't really thinking, so I'm feeling the vents. I'm thinking, I know when I went up there and checked the cool, it's just my instinct. I can hear when the blower motor is running. If I seen an iced up evaporator coil or something like that, my instinct, my experience going, oh, the outside unit running, but the blower not on, something like that. But I'm knowing if I didn't think that, I know that blower motor was running. So I told her, well, okay, well, it may be a bad motor, blower motor, something like that. But the whole time, that control board had delay on it. So yeah, man, it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my story. I want to say, y'all, a lot of time, man, we post these videos though, you don't get the whole scoop. Saying, and then I got something, I got to try to protect people's privacy also. So it's kind of like, and I can, you know what I'm saying? And how I like to post my videos, true enough, a lot of my videos a lot longer than a lot of people. I do like to get the conversation though, just far as I intentionally do that. Hey, what's going on with your unit? You know what I'm saying? So y'all can hear it. So I just don't go to a unit and be like, hey, this unit not cool. And to me, that can be boring. You know what I'm saying? So I like to kind of get, hey, you can hear the customer say, hey, this unit, it was cooling or it's blowing warm air. Some rooms get hot. I just like to hear their story, or it hasn't been cooling in 3 days, or it ain't cool in a year. I like for y'all to get that part of it. So I'm not, I'm not fabricating no story, nothing like that. This is actually what's going on. I'm saying when I go to troubleshoot. Jabber sounds great, especially with the AI feature. Yeah, that tornado service was a crazy call. Yeah, Jabber, man, it truly is a great CRM software, man. It is, man. Like I say, and the thing I like about Jabber, man, it seems like almost every month or so, man, they coming out with another cool feature just to help you look more professional, or more user friendly. You know what I'm saying? More efficient. That's why I like so. But if anybody interested in Java, man, you can go to any one of my videos. They'll sponsor my channel, so I do get a little kickback. But like I say, it's a win-win for me and you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna enjoy it, and like I say, and I get a little kickback too. So you can go to any one of my videos. Java being the sponsor of this channel right here, probably about the last 4 years now. I've been using Java, 4 or 5 years. Man, time fly. Yeah, around COVID 2020 or something like that. So John said, I've been following you for a minute. I'm talking about when you were with the company. Yep. Picked up good information and still do. Appreciate it. Nah, man, I appreciate you for tuning in all these years, man. You know what I'm saying? Time fly, man. Y'all, hey, a lot of y'all seen my whole journey, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess up your name. What they say? We're gonna say my name is. All right. Really like your content. Scrape through the call. Not a bunch of editing. Makes it easier to follow all you do on the call. Yeah, man. Like I say, that's kind of like my blueprint. You know, some people like it, some people don't. You know, but hey, there's a lot of YouTubers out there. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's a lot for everybody. I mean, there's enough people out there for everybody's style. I never just like the now when I want to just find out a problem or something like that, because YouTube still help me to this day if I can't figure out something. So I do like the videos also that I can just go right there and try to solve the problem. But I feel as a technician though, because I really do this, but and I appreciate everybody that got a lot of experience, they've been watching me for a while or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But to me, it's really for maybe the newer technician that's still trying to learn the trade, and they almost shadow me, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get my thoughts. Because sometimes, especially early on in my videos, I would have just assumed that some people just know that, you know what I'm saying? But especially for the newer guys, they kind of want to see what a troubleshooting call is from start to finish, know my thoughts, know what I'm thinking. I think it's like a good shadow really hands-on experience almost, you know what I'm saying? You right there, like I say, but the best experience are gonna always be you got to put your hands on it yourself. But yeah, man, I you know what I'm saying, I don't like to do too much editing, you know what I'm saying? Since I don't wear a I don't wear a head cam. Only thing about that, man, some of the best troubleshooting calls I don't get though. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's something tough, especially one of my customers. When I say one of my customers, I mean no warranty, no property manager. I concentrate on more trying to get the work done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really do a lot of record no's. But if I'm like doing a difficult problem or something like that, or something that let's say like a little short or something that's kind of complex, especially like shorts or wiring problem. Sometimes I'm like, man, I ain't got time to record this. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, figure out what's going on. And then when you're trying to chase a short down, you're going back and forth. So it's like I can't really troubleshoot this like I want to. You see, you say that's what it do. I catch you later, man. When that unit icing up. See, did you tell her about running it too much? That system was froze up bad. You handling her professional, well done. Customer don't understand. If you on site, they're gonna assume it was you. No, I mean, I don't think it was froze up just because she running it too much. That unit is meant to run. It's just that it is low on refrigerant. So but as long as she have enough refrigerant in there, man, she can keep it at 60 degrees if she wants to. James say, how much in tools do I own? Man, I own a lot in tools, man. Hey, that's why I tell the customer though, between the van, well, I don't tell the customer this. This is what I be thinking in my head when they asking, you know, why stuff's so expensive between my truck and all the tools that's in the truck. You got over $100,000 rolling up to your house, ma'am or sir. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to pay $150 or $99 service fee. Come on now. You don't want to pay $300 something for a capacitor. So you get my knowledge. All this time that we put in the trades, man, me at night studying, me in some of the training classes that I don't get paid for. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for that. Yeah, man. But now I got a lot of tools, man. Yeah. I think we only as much as our tools is, you know what I'm saying? We can know something. Like I say, I can roll up to a unit. If I ain't got no meter or nothing, I can't see electricity. You know what I'm saying? So I need a good, reliable meter to tell what's going on. I need some, you know, some good accurate gauges so I can troubleshoot this unit right. Like I say, because hey, I can be out and about, you know what I'm saying? If I'm one of my partner house or something like that and his unit down, bro, I can't do nothing with this. I ain't got no tools. So nah, hey, I believe in good tools, man. But not only that though, not just good physical tools though. Even when I'm running my business, that's why I say, man, get you a good CRM software like Jobber. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's one of the best tools I got right there, just for running the business. If anybody want to jump on, man, bam, they go to the link right there. Cause say, did you get the camera glass? Yeah, man, I got them on now. Hey, Meta, take a picture. Hey, look here. So, man, this. To continue, make sure active and Bluetooth is connected. Let me hook up to my Meta glass. Man, this is some of the best technology ever right here, man. I love them, man. That's why these are prescription in here. They transparent, so if I go outside or transition, whatever they call them, you know what I'm saying, they turn to shades. But man, I can ask this thing anything, man. I had I don't know if y'all will be here. Let me see here. I had let me see something. Let me see if I got so let's just see this right here. I had a Train communicating thermostat I had to install the other day. The Train 1050 communicating thermostat. I had the box. I asked Meta, what was I looking at? Man, broke it down to me, told me how to install it. I'm gonna see if y'all can hear this. I don't know if y'all will be able to hear it though. Hey Meta, what am I looking at?
You are looking at an AMRAD Turbo 2000 Universal Permanent Replacement Capacitor.
Could y'all hear that? It told me what I was looking at, the AMRAD 250 200X capacitor. Let me see it. Let me try to get a little closer. Hey Meta, what can I do with this capacitor?
The AMRAD Turbo 2000 is a universal permanent replacement capacitor, which means it can be used to replace a variety of capacitors in different applications, such as HVAC systems, motors, and compressors. It is designed to provide a reliable and efficient solution for replacing failed or worn out capacitors. You can use it to replace a faulty capacitor in your HVAC system, motor, or compressor, or as a spare part for future replacements.
Hey Meta, how do I install this capacitor?
To install the AMRAD Turbo 2000 capacitor, follow these general steps. 1. Turn off the power to the system or circuit where the capacitor will be installed. 2. Disconnect the old capacitor from the circuit. 3. Remove any mounting hardware or brackets holding the old capacitor in place. 4. Mount the capacitor in the same location.
Can y'all hear that?
5. Connect the new capacitor to the circuit, making sure to mount.
When I turned out, cause y'all hear that though? It explained to me it about to tell me step by step how to install this capacitor. You know what I'm saying? So this is the game changer though, folks. Let me ask them what this is. Hey Meta, what am I looking at?
The capture LED is blocked. Unblock the front of the glasses to use the camera.
Hey, Meta, what am I looking at?
Definite purpose.
When I take it off and stop talking, though. Let me know if y'all can hear that. Cause y'all hit the Meta glasses. Somebody leave in a comment. TNH back like leave in a comment. Let me know if y'all can hear that, man. But this is a bad technology right here, man. Oh, he said hear it clearly. My name is say hear it clearly. Yeah, man. This right here is a game changer, man. I can be at the grocery store. It can be some type of exotic fruit or something like that. Cause I'll actually eat some dragon fruit from an Asian store. Hey, Meta, what kind of fruit is this? And let me know what kind of fruit it was, what kind of benefits that it is. Also, I had some what you call it, some bitter melon or something. It's a style cucumber, man, that has a bunch of benefits, health benefits from it. But they Meta talking to me now. But yeah, man, these right here is a game changer, man. I'm gonna have these on 24/7. Like I said, they take pictures, videos. So yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, these will make a good technician out. Hey, look, you can be at the condenser unit. You can ask it to describe what you're looking at. You know, you might have a contact in there, a capacitor, hard start, or something like that. It's gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? It can tell you step by step what to check. Game changer, man. Even I got a sprinkler system out there. Forgot the name of it, but I put it on a schedule or whatever. It'll tell me exactly, you know what I'm saying, how to set the schedule. Walk me step by step how to do it. So I advise anybody, man. Yeah. And somebody asked how much these cost. Let me see. The cost of the glass, they ain't but $300. You know what I'm saying? Now I paid a little bit more more for them because I got the prescription. But the glasses alone, they Ray-Bans, they stylish. I done got a couple compliments already from them. You know what I'm saying? So they look good, and the technology alone pay for itself. I'm surprised they ain't selling these for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wouldn't mind paying $1,000 for them. Because I know I'm gonna use it, man. I love, you know what I'm saying? Just say if I want to add or subtract something. Hey, Meta, what's 6 times 6?
6 times 6 is 36.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, game changer. Game changer. You know what I'm saying? You can tell it, you know, give you some thoughts about something. You can tell it to give you reminders. Let's say if you a park somewhere. Let's say, Houston, we got the rodeo right now. So there's just say if I need to remember my parking spot at the rodeo, all I got to do is tell it, hey, remind me where I parked at. It's going to set a reminder for you, and it's going to guide you back to where you parked at. Game change. All the AI technology going to make the customer install HVAC unit on their own. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, it's all good. Even with YouTube, people say that with YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Just say, I do YouTube videos. Some of my customers may watch me see how to change the capacitor or something like that. And they got step-by-step how to change a lot of people, man, they don't got the tools, you know what I'm saying? They ain't finna go, a lot of people ain't finna go buy no torch set. Then when they do get oxygen acetylene tank or something like that, they ain't gonna know how to use it. They're gonna beat it up so much and it's still gonna be leaking. They're gonna be like, man, forget that. Let me go call such and such. So even with the AI technology, then some people with money, like all customers ain't for me. I don't want all customers, you know what I'm saying? If I got a DIY out there, cheap, well, I ain't gonna say cheap, you know what I'm saying, but frugal, maybe want to save money or something like that, good for him. That ain't the customer I want. But I want the doctors, the lawyers, the people that don't mind spending some money to get something professionally done. You know what I'm saying? Those are the customers that I want. All the technology, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but I feel you though, you know what I'm saying? Hey, to each his own, but little stuff like that, I don't worry about, you know what I'm saying? Because you got, you know what I'm saying? It's certain things that I don't want to do, you know what I'm saying? Even me, if anything go on with my truck, just for automotive or something like that, if it's a starter, a battery, something that I can do, I'm gonna do it. But if it's a transmission, a motor change out, even brakes, I'm finna take it to have it professionally done, you know. And then even the ones that talking about the technology, they might be single, you know what I'm saying? Cause they wife ain't gonna put up with that too long. Instead of trying to fix it out, instead of got a leak in it, instead of got to come out there and redo something. The lady hot, ain't nobody got time for that. That woman gonna get on them. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to take the time and do the AI thing, that's even a lot of this AI stuff is going to benefit us as HVAC company, man. It's going to put a lot of people out of business, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like me with my business, right? I say I want to use AI to answer my phones, you know what I'm saying? Get into my CRM software. I want AI to do that. Well, at first, I always wanted a customer service representative. I don't want to talk to no machine, but be honest with you, man, we in 2025, we finna be in 2030. That's what it's going to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go ahead and get ahead of the curve and go ahead and get that inside my plan now. You can go to my website right now. I got AI bots. I've been had AI bots for over a year now. Let me go to my website. Yeah, man, that's just what it's going to. I try my best when I go to some of these stores, grocery stores or something like that. I try my best to go to a person. I don't like the line. I mean well, I gotta go scan myself out. But unfortunately, man, that's what we're going to, and it's going to put a bunch of people out of job. Well, I say, but at the end of the day, they just got to get on board. They better learn how to use some of these AI features, because AI is becoming a tool for you to use. You better learn how to use it. You know what I'm saying? That's like analog and digital gauge. A lot of time people like the analog gauge, man, but you're gonna get left behind. Better get you some digital gauges. You can be on with you. You ain't got to be calculating this superheating subcooling, or you can use some of these metal glasses and give it the temperatures until it calculates the superheating subcooling for you. One time, because they get 5 sequence steps for a no cool call from start to finish. I ain't got time for that right now. That's a whole nother video right there. I wouldn't mind doing, I'll do it, but not right now. Because I'm thinking so many different things though, as far as the sequence. I don't really believe in just one sequence, but you can get a little foundation, you know what I'm saying, and you know, and you can do it that way every time, but you kind of listen to your customer, try to find out what the unit doing, and kind of go from there. I like to start in the attic and work my way down. Some people like to start at the condenser, so it ain't just one way to do it. I was just showing you real quick. See, I got the AI tool right here where a customer go on my website, saying it asks it, do we financing comfort? I got my Comfort 365 on here. I just say, customer go to my website. This AI, this ain't me. You know what I'm saying? How much is maintenance? You know, they want to know how much something costs. So AI gonna get back regular maintenance, including the membership, mean reduce energy bills and extended system longevity. Is there anything else you would like to know? You know what I'm saying? You see it got book. I can book. They can book online. They can see the financial office. They can contact us. I'll give them a phone number. So that AI, I've been having that for a while now, but yeah, but now I'm gonna just implement it and put it in my I'm gonna put it in my CRM software now, man. Or what I say, because Even with the Java Plus plan, it's a lot cheaper. I think they starting at, I forgot the prices is. It may be like $40 or $50 a month. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying almost $300 a week to have somebody answer my phone 24/7 right now. Anywhere between 100, depending on how fast busy I am. But it costs anywhere between $150 to $300 every week. So I already cut that overhead right there. I like to be slim, folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't like too much overhead, but I will pay, you know what I'm saying, for to make my business look professional though. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Wow. I think I'm behind, ain't it? What up, folks? Way up here. Let me see. It is detail. Hearing clearly. Okay, we on the class. Let me love the video, but I'm not. Uncle Earl. Love the video glasses, but I'm not from the AI, but I'm from the old school age. Yeah, man. Hey, Earl, Uncle Earl, don't let that technology leave you behind now. Go on, get you some, man. Connect it to your phone. Hey, there's that one thing about these glasses right here. You can be old school in it. You get the glasses. It ain't like you typing in or pushing no button. You just ask them, hey, madam, what am I looking at? Okay.
You are looking at a computer monitor displaying a video conferencing or live streaming setup with a person visible on the screen.
Hey, don't let the technology leave me behind, Earl. They'll say, do I like Measure Quick? I ain't been on Measure Quick in years, man, but I've been knowing about Measure Quick when they first rolled out. You know what I'm saying? Blue, what's called Blue On, all that Measure Quick, but I ain't gonna say I dislike it. Put it away. I just don't use it as much. You know what I'm saying? I really don't feel the need to. Me personally. Now, if I get stumped or something like that, I can see. But a lot of this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I can just figure it out. I'm not saying I'm the best technician or anything like that, but a lot of this stuff I live and breathe, I can sense kind of like what's going on. And I think I'll repair maybe 99% of the, you know, the problems that I run across. I know some things get difficult where I need to, you know, check the static pressure, refrigerant. And I'm sure by now, since last time I use it, it probably do a whole lot more stuff. But I'll rock and roll. I ain't really got time for it. If I work for a company or something like that, I'll probably, where I'm getting paid about an hour, I'll probably use it. But me working by myself, I ain't got time for all that. And then even how I got my CRM software, where I got job forms and stuff like that, I enter all that data right there inside my software, so I can always have a history of what I'm looking at anyway, as far as pressures and stuff like that. Pressures and temperatures, I can put that in my CRM software. Let me see. What advice do you have about a work truck? Buy one outright or finance? I'm just starting my HVAC business. I also been watching all your video. Appreciate it. You know, and pushing, start my own. Hey, that's what's up, man. Good luck. Congratulations. My advice on a work truck. So it's like this right here, man, because I have done both. Me from the jump, I don't like overhead, but you're gonna pay one way or the other. So my first truck, I paid cash for it. I still got the truck. I paid cash for it. So if you can afford to pay cash for it, I would pay cash for it. But depending on what kind of money you got, like I say, I think I paid less than $5,000 for my truck. It had over 300-some thousand miles on it, but I paid for it. By that being said, you're gonna pay one way or the other, man. It seems like every other week. Well, I ain't gonna say every other week. Truck been good to me, but I was every other week. It was something going on with that truck. I put a transmission in. I changed water pumps. I changed radiator. I changed all the hoses. I'm talking about from overheating to the brakes. Keep in mind, like I said, that truck got almost 400,000 miles on it. So even since I wasn't financing it though, I'm putting so much money in it every month. It's like I'm financing the truck too. You know what I'm saying? True enough, it's paid for, but I ain't really, worry about the overhead or anything like that. Man, so many times I had to call my wife. Hey, babe, you gotta come pick me up, man. I want such and side of the road right here. One time my gas, what you call the thing in the gas tank or whatever. It failed on me. When I get it repaired, it came loose, leaking gas everywhere. The little gas pump thing. Man, one thing is another with that truck. So long story short, though, it depends on you're gonna pay. So, but if you finance something, get something a little newer with less miles on it, then you really got to worry about the breakdown. You're gonna have to pay, about a month, like I say, but you're gonna pay regardless. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just, you get lucky. You know what I'm saying? My truck is not a lemon or anything like that. It's just that I kind of but lucky, you know what I'm saying? I'm in HVAC, so whenever it was down, it wasn't down long. Man, I take it to the transmission shop. Even with when the transmission went out, it wasn't going reverse. You know what I'm saying? But I'm making good money out there. So I just, it was back in my days, man, when I wasn't making no money, I'm finna drive that thing without no reverse. I done had cars like that. You know what I'm saying? If it don't go reverse, I ain't finna go nowhere where I gotta reverse it. And I've been, I'm at the fast food restaurant. My car ain't got no reverse in it. Man, McDonald's, they talking about going lane 1. I'm like, nah, man, I'm about to wait right here. I can't go in lane 1. I go in lane 1, I can't back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to slow the line up, man. Come on, get that double cheeseburger and small fry and sweet tea ready for me. But yeah, man, Oliver, good luck though, man. But you're gonna have to weigh that, man. Do you want to pay now? Do you want to pay later? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm all about, you know what I'm saying, no debt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know me, I started my business with no debt. I started out with a pickup truck, you know what I'm saying? Then I saved me a couple of dollars until I was able to afford me the truck I wanted, get a lick on it, and then, work for a few more years out that truck right there and got me the same style truck that I wanted, but I'm financing that one. So, to each his own. Let's see. Let me try to catch up with some of the chat. Battery life, man. So it depends on, right? Battery life ain't the best, but it's all right. That's one thing. So you charge these up in the cable right here. You got to have your case on it, but they charge up back to 1% in probably less than 15, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You just put them in here. You see a little yellow light once they green or whatever. But once they always dead, you put them in there, they charge right back up fast. But the battery life, I wish it could be better. But if I don't know how the battery life don't last long if you're doing a lot of recording. If you're recording like videos and stuff like that, it's gonna drain the battery fast. If you're taking pictures, not so much. But if you just asking the questions or something like that, man, it'll last all day. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't recording a bunch of videos, they'll last all day. But once they go dead though, man, they'll charge up quick. Oh man, I'm way behind, man. Let me catch up with some of the chat. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down, man. Try to loyalty over royalty. I'm glad I switched to work commercial company. Be my last to learn before get my experience up. Be on my own. Ace Hardware buying HVAC companies and making it go down here. I had to left that company quick. Ace Hardware buying HVAC companies now. So, that's another good reason to have you a good CRM software though, man, because, somebody offer me a big bag, they can have it. Somebody, because I ain't making no millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? So somebody come, talking about, we give you $2 million, because I got a whole list of clients. I got thousands of clients in my CRM software with email and phone number. So come on, give me that bag. I'll step aside for a minute. I just want to know complete calls. Give me 2 million. If anybody listening out there, y'all looking to buy a company, give me 2 million, no compete clause, maybe about 3 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? You do your thing, you know, with my company, my clientele. I do my own. I'll start me something else. You know what I'm saying? We can make some. I dedicate myself to make some HVAC videos or something, man. We'll go full-time YouTube or something, man. Yeah, but that's what CRM software mean though. Customer relationship management, folks. That's one thing, man. Marketing, word of mouth, that's some of the best marketing you can get. Kind of intertwine that with Google, you know, get your reviews up, because today's age, people are going to look at the reviews. They're gonna look at the reviews and be like, hey, is this company bad or not? So you don't want a bunch of bad reviews. So a good CRM software, every customer that you have is gonna ask them to leave you a Google review. Got to get them reviews up. And you want to do it automatic. I mean, man, I missed really 2 years, man. I should have way more reviews than I got. But sometimes, man, I'll be so tired I don't even think about it. To ask the customer to leave me a review. And then when they say they're gonna leave me a review, I gotta show them, I gotta send them the link or whatever for them to leave me a review. You know, if you're tired, you ain't really think about that when you're trying to build a business, get out there and grind. So it's better to get you a good CRM software, just do it automatic. You ain't gotta worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta be scared or nothing like that to ask the folks to leave you a review. So just do it automatic, don't worry about it. They'll say, how fast to have I drove the Corvette? Oh man, we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that, man. You might have them folks out, you might have them folks listening in, tuning in. They'll say measure quick, nice. They'll say he need AI for heating and cooling calculation. Yeah, man. So I advise anybody, man, sign up for ChatGPT. See, this ChatGPT, man, I use it for everything. You know what I'm saying? This is my ChatGPT right here. Bam. Hey. So in my ChatGPT, I got AI. You know what I'm saying? This all this stuff right here built in where it says my HVAC business helper. This is like my assistant right here. If I got HVAC marketing helper, I wanted to just come over marketing stuff. It already know everything about my company. You know what I'm saying? This say create an email template, respond to recent. I just talking about Google reviews. This say if I wanted to respond to a review, this say if a customer, I would go to my reviews. Let me see. I think I may have got some reviews on here. Let's see here. This Google reviews. Reviews. So bam, check this out. This right here, last week, customer leave me a review. Let's say if I want just a customer to leave me a review, this real time here. Walter is very professional, highly skilled HVAC technician and business owner. We appreciate his expertise and care for our HVAC system. Walter AC Heating should be the ones you call for all your heating air conditioning needs. So let's say if I wanted to respond. So I pay $20 a month for my ChatGPT. To me, it's worth $1,000. Much money I done made off of ChatGPT, and I ain't got to do this. You know what I'm saying? This say respond, right? So bam, thank you so much for your kind words and support. I can't write like this. You know what I'm saying? We're thrilled to hear Walter's expertise and dedication made a positive impact at Washington AC and Heating. We always strive to provide top-notch service and care for our customers. We truly appreciate your recommendation and look forward to seeing you again. So all I got to do is copy that and reply to the review. Just that quick and easy. I'm on to now. I do that on my phone and everything. You know what I'm saying? So when a customer, because you always want to respond to your reviews, even if somebody leave you a bad review, every now and then, hey, I learned every now and then, hey, some customers just can't satisfy. Even if you go to extra mile for them, you just can't please them. So every now and then you get a bad review, but you have to answer their review. So kind of help let ChatGPT help you tweak that review. See, I got another bot for if I was telling you about my jobber campaigns and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just say if I wanted to create a script for a community event or suggest hashtag for my social media, write a DIY tip for HVAC maintenance, draft a referral program announcement or something like that. So if I want to draft a referral program announcement just that quick, it's gonna refer a friend watching AC Heating when they book the installation. Just say if we want to give them a 10% discount if they refer us to one of their friends or their family member. I got all that already set up. So all I got to do is copy and paste this. Just say bam, copy. And say if I want, all I got to do now is that's what you call. All I have to do is, let me remove this one. Now all I need to do is go to my campaigns in Java. Go to marketing. You see, it says campaigns. So as you see, I already got some campaigns already started. But if I want to start a new campaign, all I got to go to new campaign and enter that referral campaign in. But you see on this one, I'm already look, job revenue $47,000 on just recipient because Jobber got another thing called Copilot. You know what I'm saying? So even this thing is just awesome, man. So it's gonna keep up on this campaign right here, made over. You can bring it here. It's Stu. Okay, give me maybe about 30 minutes then. So this yeah. So it keeps track of all my KPIs and stuff like that. So job revenue 47,000. Let's say if I want to make another campaign, you know what I'm saying, special offer. All I got to do though, once I just start the campaign, everything that I just made in ChatGPT, and I really let's say start from scratch. And you see, I said I had 1,000 clients. I got 762 clients. You see, this say clients you have. If I want to click on this client right here, hold on, I don't want to show my client information, but if I wanted to click on the client, I can add a filter. So this is a filter. Let's say this filter right here, I can just put commercial. That's going to exclude all my commercial clients. Because they say this campaign right here could be only for residential clients. Or let's just say if I have property manager or home warranty, I could type in my home warranty because I got hashtag on a lot of this stuff, hashtags. I think they call it flag or a hashtag. But I can put on every one of my clients how I got them and stuff like that. But if I want to send it to every client that's in my email or in my CRM software, I can do that. Or I can do it on clients with upcoming visits or past visits. You see, it's a client who haven't worked with you in over 12 months with no upcoming work schedule. I just want to send it to them. Just say, if you know, in HVAC, it might be 2 years or something before a client reach out to me again if they don't have a maintenance. I'm going on with this system. But they say if I want to touch bases with them and show them that we got the maintenance offers coming up, or we got this referral program, I can just send them only to the clients that I've been doing business with, or haven't done business with in over 12 months. You know what I'm saying? Or you see, I can adjust that last 6 months. So it's 168 clients that I haven't done business with in over a year. So I can only send this campaign out to them 168 clients if I choose to do that. Let me go to continue. Yeah, and this is how I set it up. You know what I'm saying? That's the heading right there. We can put an image. Promotional. You can write this up how you want it to. And like I say, I just copy and paste what I just made in ChatGPT. But as you can see, if we want to rewrite this, Jabra has its own AI in here too. If I want to write this professional, casual, or cheerful. Let's do cheerful. It's gonna rewrite this whole thing. Yeah, man, but I'm gonna get back in the chat. I didn't want to get too far in here, but yeah, it's nice, man. So if I want to okay, so I gotta put a link in. Let me see. Lincoln Turner. I'm gonna put request job form. So the job form is another thing, kind of like the QR codes on the back of my van, where a customer can just schedule. They can just put the information in. So I'm going to review campaign. I'm not going to email this because I don't really know what it is. I mean, I have to tune it up a little bit. I'm just doing this for example. I want to see if it's going to show me like a preview of exactly how it look when they see it. I think that's kind of going to be it right here. Yeah, folks. That's it right there, though. They'll say, do I have any BMS anymore? You heard the video. Control. What's BMS, man? We got to refresh my memory. 2 Chain truck expenses. Don't I know a thing or two about that? Salute, Hog. One of my childhood friends right here, folks. One of my best friends to this day, 2 Chain. He a trucker. That's why he say he know a little bit about truck expenses. But he paying way more than our trucking expenses, though. He a big truck driver. Do you always want to do HVAC? Do you like any other trades that you would pick over HVAC? I wouldn't pick nothing over HVAC now. Come on now. But at the end of the day, man, I love all trades. But I started off in plumbing, believe it or not. My godfather and my father, they did plumbing work. His father did plumbing work, man. So I was 7, 8, 9 years old doing rough ends. You know what I'm saying? All up under houses, digging trenches, doing plumbing work. Rolling the copper out. That way folk picks. This way in the late 80s. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing this, man. Hey, so the trade just built in me, man. I'm a big fan of Booker T. Washington. They like to divide Booker T. Washington and W.E.B. Du Bois up. W.E.B. Du Bois, he was more of a scholar. Booker T. Washington, he was more of a teaching people the trades. You know what I'm saying? Get in the trade, use our skills, but to me, it's good for both. I'm a scholar in the tank like that. School just wasn't for me, even though I'm almost a couple points away, a couple credits away from my associate degree. But I'm like, man, screw that associate degree. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no college education, man. I'm with the trades. So yeah, man, I'm all for the trade, any trade. Any trade, man. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own, though. Well, whatever route somebody choose to go, whether it's school or the trades, man. But I'm a proponent of the trades, man. I'm a living example that I can make the trade. You get good at it, start you a good business. If you don't even have to start a business, business is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what kind of situation you're in, business not for everybody. But you in the trade, man, you can make just as much money as the people that got a 4-year master's degree. PhD, you know what I'm saying? A lot of time you got people with PhD can't find a job. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they say they overqualified or just people just yeah, I don't know why people went away from the trades though. But this way is that. That means more for us then. You know what I'm saying? And don't look at people in the trades like they dummies either. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of us, we in the trade, so we know better. I done met me personally. I've met so many smart people, man. You would think they doctors or engineers or something. They trade. Nah, it's very smart people in the trade. Shout out to Thomas. Shout out to Romero. Pues say paso amigo. What's up, my friend? Get that dude double cheeseburger, small fry, sweet tea already. I must be way behind that. Hold up. Cause say, do you see a need for Instagram, Facebook for your business? I'm not a social media person. People telling me to make one. What do you think? Me, I'm definitely not a social media person, man. I haven't had Facebook probably since I haven't had Facebook, man, since what? 2011, 2012. I ain't been on Facebook. I ain't been on Instagram since about 2010, 2011. That's probably over 15 years now. I don't think I got it really YouTube. I recently just made me a Facebook business page, but I don't really be on that like talking about it. But sometimes you got to do whatever means necessary. You know what I'm saying? You know, to whatever you got to do to get your business out there. You know what I'm saying? But if it was Instagram or Facebook, I probably would go with Facebook as far as Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. But if you do that, you got to learn to network in there. You got to find other people. I'm talking about physical people, not just people on Facebook. You got to network and find out what type of networking that they have and see if you can get it on some of their little friend page. They be having a bunch of little groups and stuff like that. You need to get in those organizations. And when I say groups, I mean B2B, as business to business. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know if you're in commercial residence, but you want to get into business. You want to get like the inspectors, the real estate agents, all the other trades. We're just talking about trades, from the lawn care guys. You got lawn care guys making millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Your garage door repair people, like I say, your inspectors, your foundation people, your roofers. Any home service business, you want to get in those kind of network. So if your phone not ringing, man, like I said, I never tell anybody on here, no, don't do that. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? Just because something don't work for me, don't mean it's not going to work for you. You might come with a different angle or something. You might meet somebody out there. I was like, Yep. When I first started, I got into Yep, putting a bunch of money into that. That ain't work for me. You know what I'm saying? Angelis, that ain't work for me. But some people it worked for. It just did not work out for me. You know what I'm saying? I just felt I waste money on it. And it was certain clientele that I didn't like from an Angelis. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people that I call them kicking the can down the road or just looking for the cheapest prices. I don't want them kind of customers. I pass up on them. It's LE Tech A2L friendly leak detector. Yes. I need some good commercial quote software right now. I use Microsoft Word and custom write my own, but it takes too long. So I need a custom template with keywords so I can pump out my quotes fast. Yeah, man, go to ChatGPT. Have it do it for you. You know what I'm saying? And one day, I mean, I'll just come and what I say with the AI, man. I think even Microsoft got its own AI now. Also, I think I got Gemini too, man. Gemini, don't sleep on Gemini. Gemini, you can do a lot of stuff too. But yeah, you like I said earlier, though, all enemies, you can go to ChatGPT, man, and I do recommend paying for. You can do a free version and do a lot of this stuff too, but it's really worth buying the monthly subscription, because what the monthly subscription going to do is going to save everything that you ever put in. It's going to save it. Let's say all your company info, what you do. It can be 6 months from now, but you're going to be using it every day. You should use it every day. I tell everybody, spend at least an hour a day trying to learn some of this AI technology. But it's going to know all what you like to do. Let's say if you was using whatever CRM software you use, whether it's Jabra, House Call, Pro, Service, Titan, it's going to know exactly It's going to remember exactly what kind of software you're using. Just say if you do all commercial, it's going to know that you prefer all commercial clients. So just say if you want to, if you talk to general contractors more, it's going to kind of mold all the questions, their answers to how you build your company. So you can build it however you want. Let's say who am I using? Do my business taxes, or do you use a certain accountant? So you can email me. I'll share that information with you. But I've been using a CPA here locally probably about the last 3 or 4 years. He's tough on me, but at the end of the day, that's a necessary. That's a necessary that we got to have. So my CPA does my bookkeeping and all my tax stuff. So want to get you a good CPA and make sure if you're gonna get a tax accountant, make sure he is a CPA. I think they got another thing called like an MA or something like that. But make sure he is a CPA for sure. Make sure make sure that they went through the necessary schooling. Because I heard CPA is a difficult degree to get. So make sure you get a real certified public accountant. You know what I'm saying? And a real one, you know what I'm saying? A real one going to make sure that he ain't going to get into no trouble either. So when you first start out, you maybe I would highly recommend getting a good CPA right out the gate. But at the end of the day, maybe your first year you can get by with it. You know what I'm saying? You might not be making that much money, especially when you start making over $80,000, $90,000, $100,000. You need to get you a good CPA, man. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Sam will knock on your door, try to get you from tax evasion and all this, and you don't know nothing about nothing. They'll get you for tax evasion when you thought you were doing something right. Like, oh, you ain't collecting taxes. Why you ain't been collecting sales tax? They want their money. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't know. So a lot of us, we ain't got no what's called MBA, and we ain't been to no. We haven't been to no school and thing like that. All we pretty much know is technical skills as far as HVAC. You know what I'm saying? We know how to work on a HVAC unit, but we don't know the ins and outs of business. So a good CPA and a good bookkeeper is going to keep you kind of lined up. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep your books. I say you just can't get no good CPA. And a good CRM software is going to help you with a lot of this stuff, folks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just saying it just to saying, like I say, when I promote Jobber, it ain't just for me trying to make a couple dollars off your referrals, really to help you out. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Coming out the gate, I ain't know. I was so cheap, man. Coming out the gate, I use because I didn't want monthly payments. I would use what they call QuickBook Desktop. Oh man, I'm talking about, you talking about so slow, just look unprofessional. But I ain't know at the time, you know what I'm saying? I knew it was better than carbon copies because I started out with carbon copies. I still got some over there. Started out with carbon copies, you know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to keep a low overhead, and I still advise anybody to keep a low overhead. But get a CRM software so you can keep all your customer information. Now, Jobber have plans as low as like $10, $15 a month. I advise you to be able to grow your company and get all the benefits of a Jobber. Go ahead and sign up with the Grow Plan or the Grow Plus. Now they got the Grow Plus so you can, grow your business with all the campaigns and the AI features and stuff like that. But it's hard to keep up with all your billing and stuff like that, and all your invoices and all I ain't gonna say quotes, but all your invoice and stuff like that with carbon copies. You know what I'm saying? I still got my file, or I keep a folder or whatever with all my old invoices when I first started. I think my first client was like in 2018. I still got all the information because you got to keep it for a certain amount of years. But if you got CRM software, you can always pull it up, and it, you can give your CPA access to it, so he can always have access to that and your bank account. So you're gonna have to send them like quarterly statements from your bank account. Like I said, I think I got about 2 or 3 business credit cards. So every quarter or whatever, I have to send him all my bank statements, my personal banks, my personal bank account with all the cash in it from my business, and all my credit card stuff. So best to go ahead and get on top of it, man. What's up, man? Appreciate it. That man look like E40 water. What type of call do you get the most? Oh man, it's a hard question, man, because I don't really like to speculate what I do, what I'm gonna run up into. So I really don't. I don't know if it. I would say electrical though. You know what I'm saying? If I had to guess, I would say probably electrical. Okay, control building automation. No, man. I had because I ain't been doing a lot of large commercial jobs. You know what I'm saying? Even see, with me just being when I worked for that company, 85 NY Tech. When I worked for that company, man, they got large. I'm talking about they got hospitals. They had big oil refinery plants. A lot of them stuff got controls in. I built my business more around if I'm gonna do commercial like little plazas, no more than like a 20-ton unit or something like that, where they ain't got a lot of building automation. They just got thermostat to control it. And then even when I worked for that company, man, they kind of pushed me towards that. I'm glad I got the knowledge because, you know what I'm saying, I know kind of how to work on it. I took the Niagara classes and all that. I ain't really like that, you know what I'm saying? But thankful, I wouldn't turn no type of work down, but I always try to encourage people. Well, I ain't gonna say encourage. I recommend find something that you love to do in HVAC. HVAC got a big umbrella on it. Don't let nobody really push you towards something that you don't want to do. Kind of do it to see if you like to do it. But I ain't really, man. I ain't really like being that guy. Pull out the laptop, and I ain't never get it to where I can go in there and just build the whole system. Now I did enough I know how to get on the computer, hook up to it, and try to look at a damper, see if it's open and closed, and tell the system to turn on and off, change parameters and stuff like that. I know how to navigate through it. So I'm glad I learned that part of it. But honestly, it ain't really for me, man. I kind of like to be out and about. I don't like to just be in no mechanical room telling somebody, yeah, now it's supposed to be open. And I like the hands-on approach. I like to be the one that kind of like troubleshooting the damper and going up there and actually fixing it. So really, building automation really wasn't for me. But like I say, I learned enough to get myself in trouble, I guess. But that ain't really my thing. And like I said, I don't really, even to this day, if I'm networking and stuff like that, I tell people I don't do new construction. You know what I'm saying? I don't do like high-rise buildings. I don't do hospitals or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I just give me the plazas, residential light commercial. That's what I'm about. I don't want to do chillers. I can say, but yeah. I say, man, but I don't try to do everything now. Like I say, I'm a little seasoned. I can do refrigeration work. I can do comfort cooling. I can do a little building automation. But I get into now, as far as my networking though, if I have an opportunity to get a job like that, I got somebody on speed dial. You know what I'm saying? They know their stuff. But I met them when I was with Waste Service, and they started their own building automation or controls company. shout out to my I wasn't say his name. What was my guy's name? I got him in my phone on speed dial. I just had a meeting with him not too long ago. So we didn't get that job, you know what I'm saying? But they were gonna do all the controls. I kind of troubleshoot some of the controls for him, and it was some power boxes that wasn't opening on one wing of a building that had like I think a 25-ton IntelliPack. But I wanted to get the maintenance on the IntelliPack, or do the inspection on it and get the IntelliPack up and running. That the thing probably had like 6 compressors on it, and he was gonna do the controls, so I was gonna subcontract the control part after him. But we didn't get that job, so it's all good. Uncle Earl. Cause say, what about the bandit sign, man? Yeah, man, I used to love them bandit signs, but that's why we call them bandit signs. So hey, they really don't cost much. You know what I'm saying? You can get you 100, maybe for $100, so $1 a piece. I don't know how much they is now, but when I first started, I guess we call that guerrilla marketing, man. Like I was telling the other guy, I want to tell you not to do nothing. Yeah, do the bandit sign. If you got time to do it, do the bandit sign. I'm talking about put them in the neighborhood that they say it's not allowed. Wherever you think you're afraid to put them, go ahead and put them at those intersections, because some people will call you. A lot of times you can get 1 or 2 calls off of them. You can pay for that whole case of 100 bandit sign. But what you want to do is just say, like on a Friday night, especially if you're in a city where the city workers or something like that, like on a Friday night when you know the city workers off, or the HOA people off, or the landscapers off, or whoever clean that property up, go ahead and do it Friday night, because it's gonna be, you can at least give them 3 days to get a high intersection, put them bandit signs out there, and at least got the whole weekend before somebody pull it up. So Friday late night, me and my wife did, you know what I'm saying? I used to put something in the back of the pickup truck, and we ride around. I used to set them out. So now that's a good strategy right there. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do, but you got to understand too, man, it depends on what kind of clientele you want, because some people will call the signs. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you got on the sign, some people, everybody don't trust in a company that's on the bandit sign. I give you an example. I had a bandit sign out at a major intersection. A guy called me, and his unit was low on refrigerant. And I hit him a lick. I was fresh. I was just starting my company. I charged that guy, I think he needed probably about 3 or 4 pounds of 410A at the time, man. I wouldn't even worry about it. I charged him $100 for that 3 pounds of 410A, because I knew that was going to just take care of that whole box of bandit signs. So anything else was all profit from that, from whatever customer I got from that bandit sign, he paid for it. Charged him $100 for the 410A. And I told him, hey man, you got a little small leak in your system. But every year they would call me. But after that first time, I started charging him accordingly. And the lady still called me to this day. I actually referred one of my plumber partners for me, because she had something going on with her. She was leaking up under her lavatory, but she wanted me to come do a maintenance. But eventually they got that leak fixed now, replaced the evaporator coil. So that one bandit sign, man, probably made me over $3,000-4,000 on that one customer, and I still got that customer to this day. So bandit signs is a good way to market your company. Like I say, but the best way is word of mouth. But if you can get that customer, by any means, get that customer. CB hold control. I'm gonna read here what's called, man. Y'all, you tripping, man. That really your what's called. Look at his what's it called, emoji thing. Have you thought about free to grow? That's funny you say free to grow. So free to grow, and it is, you know, I said I was gonna say this might be a representative for free to grow. So I actually got a meeting with Free to Grow coming up. They want to be a sponsor of my channel. They have AI products. So I'm gonna weigh it out, man. You know what I'm saying? I haven't spoke with them again yet, but I got a meeting with them coming up. But I'm gonna see if it's gonna be more beneficial to me to use Jobber or Free to Grow. I don't want to get too much detail with that, but I want to. I got to have a meeting with them and see if it's going to be beneficial to me and my subscribers. So we'll see. 3-year HVAC is thumping when it cuts off. This occur in winter and cold. I called it take this. He said it's the high pressure coming from the main water valve. I don't know, man. What kind of system you got? You got a chiller or something in your house? Sharon Peters, hey girlfriend. Breeze Temp. Let's see if I can catch up on the chat, man. I remember you were underneath the carrier, air cool chilling. Because they are any good mentors for HVAC service. Oh man, so many YouTube channels out there, man. I don't know if you did talking about YouTube from YouTube or somebody personal, man. But I advise if you're in HVAC, you know what I'm saying. I'm sure. How I say, man, you got to get with a good company. If you can find somebody in your company, man, a lot of times it's the guy that a lot of people don't like to be around. He know his stuff, but he hard because he want to do everything by the book. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just gonna let you do whatever you want to do out there. He gonna, except you getting your ladder out, he gonna make sure you maintain a 3-point of contacts at all time. He gonna make sure you're safe. That's the guy you want to get up under right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Campbell. Say he got his degree in electrical engineering, got tired of being a stupid tech and making no money and busting my ass. I know on train chillers, binding and unbinding or transducing and temp sense is off crease view. Yeah, man, I used to work for Hunting Train, man, and we had to unbind and not bind all them transducers. Yeah, I don't want to go back to that lifestyle. I like to keep it simple, man. Like I say, them some good old days, man. You know, dealing with them chillers and stuff like that. I'm cool now, though. I don't want to go. Cause how much is R22 going for right now? Man, anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000. I know that's a lot, but yeah, depending on who you call. But I say the average price about $1,500. I'm just reading Sharon comments. She funny. Yeah, Curtis of the owner of HVAC guy using Free to Grow. He loves it. Yeah, I talked to the owner. He say Curtis was a ambassador for him, and it's a good. Yeah, he loving it. Yeah, man, because especially because I think Curtis too. He got a little small outfit, kind of like myself. You know what I'm saying? He been doing a lot longer than me. So I hope I'll be in business, you know, as long as him and be successful. But I think that's where it's going, man. You know, automation. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if you like one man shop or whatever, you do not have time to be answering the phone and stuff like that. Especially be signing a professional. And that's and that's what we're going to AI now. You know what I'm saying? But like it or not, and I don't want to sound racist or nothing like that, but AI, man, I'd rather have AI answer my phone than some of these folks I can't understand. Like, what do you need? Do you need it HVAC or heating and air conditioning? AI sound way better than somebody foreign, you know what I'm saying, answering the phone call like I get from some of these bids. And so I'd rather do HVAC any day. I mean AI any day. Got about 2 years until I get my contractor license. Anything I should be doing while I wait. Oh man, I see. If I were you, man, I see if I can go ahead and get your LLC. If I were you, I contact. You can do it on your own, but to do it for a professional way where you ain't got to worry about getting sued or taking nobody's business name, I would go to LegalZoom. LegalZoom did all my stuff, man, and ask them what it's going to take to get your. And I give them a shout out. Let me see. I go to them, man. They professional with it. They know exactly what they're doing. LegalZoom. I go to them and go ahead and get my LLC hooked up. So even when you get your contract license for 2 years from now, you can already say you've been in business for 2 years because it takes experience and everything. You ain't got to actually be in business for 2 years. You're already setting up your business. True enough, you're not going out there working illegally. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna wait till you get your contract license before you actually start doing any kind of work because you're gonna need insurance and all that stuff. But to get your LLC, you don't need your insurance or anything like that. But once you start going out there to actually go and make money, and then of course with inflation and stuff like that, man, let me see how much LegalZoom is now. Especially with inflation and stuff like that, it's gonna be a lot higher 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Because when I paid for it probably wasn't that much. I'm sure mine was in 2018. I ain't really started rolling to 2020. Let's see, this LegalZoom right here. But this LegalZoom right here, see, look, they done changed their logo and everything since the last time I logged in. You see it say time to be your own boss. Join the millions who launched their business with LegalZoom. I'm one of them. LLC plan starts at 0+ filing fees. So they ain't financing it now. When I signed up for them, they ain't offering no finance. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, if anybody interested in starting any kind of business, you can do it professional. Contact LegalZoom. And all of us need an LLC. I don't care what you're doing. So even if you got plans, like I say, everybody not meant to be no business owner, man. It's not gonna work out for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of y'all think y'all might work less. Not true enough, man. I work 2 or 3 hours sometime and make, to be honest with you, a month worth of money when I was working with a company. But it's still like a 24/7, 365-day job. You know what I'm saying? You always got to be available, maybe to answer customer questions. If some of your customer system go down, they're going to expect for you to be there. But now you got AI to answer them calls. Because the customer can't get through me. You know what I'm saying? I've been outsourced. I got humans answering my phone now for the change there, but customers just can't. I ain't finna be answering my phone at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Even if 2 or 3 o'clock and even 1 o'clock, you got to go through a chain of command to get to me. You know what I'm saying? My receptionist, take a message, and then I get back to you on my turn. But yeah, I advise anybody though, Even if you 5-10 years down the road, you're just not getting the HVAC, go ahead and claim your name, because that's what they're going to check. Make sure, like I got Washington AC and Heating, you might want to name yours Get It While They're Getting This Good HVAC company or something like that. But they're going to make sure that business name in your city or your state is not taken. They're going to file all your paperwork. You're going to get your EIN number. Go ahead and get your EIN number. You can open up your business bank account. But they're going to walk you through. They're going to let you know exactly what you need to get your LLC. And then once you get your LLC, it ain't like you got to renew it or something like that. That's going to be always your business name. You might have to file something with the state or whatever, and keep it, keep it up or whatever. But yeah, get your go ahead and get the business started. Cause say just wipe my black seed, or can you do more shirtless videos? Saying I am happily married. I set up my business up 2 years ago. Okay, you set your business up, so you already got your LLC and all that good stuff. Okay, that's what's up, man. You already on top of the game then, you know what I'm saying? You already on top. I can't remember the old video. Did you purchase two depending on the job, or do you get them all at once? So so even in my old videos, I always mention you always want to duplicate your tools. So you're working for a company, duplicate your tools. See, most companies, they're going to furnish, your big stuff like your vacuum pumps, your recovery machines, of course, your recovery tanks. If I say vacuum, your torches. You want to buy all that stuff on your own. You think about starting a business, even though your company already furnished that, whenever you get a little paycheck or whatever, go buy this. Go buy that recovery machine. Get your gauges. Anything that you feel you're going to need the road, you know what I'm saying? But to answer your question, I already had my stuff. I probably had 90% of my stuff when I started my company. I already had it. You know what I'm saying? So because I got tired of even when I started my business, I started my business in 2018. I think I got my contract license in of 2017. When I got off of work, I started running calls in my own truck. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of taking some of my tools out and throwing them in my other truck. So I just started, and a lot of stuff was my own that was in my company truck. They supplied the big stuff, but a lot of this stuff was my own. I just got tired of, man. A lot of y'all know, y'all done it before. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, when y'all first started out, I was putting stuff, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to run 2 or 3 calls when I got off of work, I got tired of putting that stuff in my company van and then put it in my personal van. And then I would always leave stuff. As soon as I get way down the drive, I could be 30 miles away. I forgot my toy set, or I forgot this, or I forgot the leak detector. So I just started, man, I'm for the outfit. I still work for the company. I'm for the outfit, my personal truck. So when I get off, I already know I got everything in there. I'm for to hop in there and go take some calls. And I did that for probably about a year or so, year and a half, maybe 2 years. And until I went full time on my own, and then I still have my pickup truck. Then I end up getting the van. Man, hey, he said, "Well, I think about ProFits, get out of the hot attic when you change the evaporator cord, don't have to braze it." What my boy, what's his name up here? Oh, Earl. I'm like HVAC Earl, man. Hey, I'm old school at some of this stuff, man. And some of this stuff, man, they're coming out with, to me, they're just taking the fun out of it ain't like digital gauge and analog gauge, but some of this stuff, man, I just like the art of HVAC, man. I love brazing, man. So unless they force us to go with the pro press fitting, I'm gonna stick with brazing. I don't even do the, the one torch thing. I like to crank up my oxygen acetylene and do it the old school way. And I'm gonna try to continue to do that until they just force us, because they making like some of the R32 system and R54B B system. They making, the port where your condenser unit at on the liquid line at the King valves. They making that straight now, so you have to use pro press fitting, whatever you call it, or you're going to have to use a swaging tool, a 3/8 swaging tool, or whatever your suction line is, to make that fitting work. But like I say, man, I'm gonna stick with my oxygen acetylene for right now. Cause I say, where can I get more knowledge on sizing equipment? I think let me see here. Let's go here. I think John Stone Supply got a but you can take class, but I think John Stone Supply got a little calculator. Let's see. You can go to John Stone Supply. Let me see. And they got more train, got stuff. But they got classes you can take too, like heat load calculation. Let me see here. I think Johnstone got I got a client right there, man. I ain't working today though. I gotta leave a mess. And this client right here, this is one of my day one. Like I said, it ain't that high. She'll leave a message, and she still got my personal number. And I told her 100 times, call the business number. She still called my personal number though. Oh, African store. I think, like I said, I don't visit this right here much, man. Air handler, larger system type. But yeah, man, you can just go on some Andrews. I don't know if you're a contractor. I don't know if you're a technician. Let's see, testing tools and training. But some of these vendors, I know Johnston, I just don't know where it's at. Contractor tools, superheat calculator, so cool. See, they got duct sizing, mini split. But they pose it. They got some hydronic. Y'all probably see it. I don't see it. But spring catalog, product list. It should be on the contractor, what's it called? Anyway, man, you probably can just go on some of these. Let me see. Let me try conference site. Some of these vendors or something like that. Let's see here. They got a bunch of useful tools you can use. Yeah, man. But Angie, yeah, what you do, man? You're a technician, you're a contractor. Because a lot of times with me sizing my equipment, my vendor, like I say, I'm a rule dealer centric. A lot of their territory managers, whoever your territory manager, they can help you with that. You know what I'm saying? If you a lot of times I do retrofit. Like I say, I don't do new installation, so that's not my expertise. But if I'm doing a retrofit and I like to talk to the customer. If they complain about that, their other system wasn't keeping up or something like that. But a lot of times, if it's a 3-ton unit, I just swap like for like. Saying, but I kind of like to get a feel of what they had going on. Yeah, man, you got to have CPA and bookkeeper. A good CPA is going to tell you to get a bookkeeper. What's the difference between those? The CPA, because the CPA, if you don't get a bookkeeper, your stuff is going to be all over the place, and the CPA is going to charge you extra for cleaning that stuff up. But if you get it, my CPA is my bookkeeper, and he's going to categorize a lot of your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like certain expenses and stuff like that. So you don't want to wait till the end of the year. You just got stuff scattered all over the place. He'll quarterly come in there and kind of categorize. So at the end of the year, everything gonna be seamless. It's gonna be easy. So I highly recommend, like I said, if you want to separate, you don't have to get your CPA. Most CPAs probably do bookkeeping, but if you want to separate those two, maybe want to shop around and get a better deal or something like that. But it's good to yeah, you're gonna need a bookkeeper. Now, you ain't making nothing with $30,000 or $40,000 a year. You ain't making that many transactions, but at HVAC, you're a business, you make a lot of transactions. You know what I'm saying? So you just want to kind of keep that good. Or trip when I leave the company, all that coming with me. Yeah, I mean, your personal tool is going to come with you, but you know, most companies ain't gonna let you keep the stuff that they supplied you with. You know, if you take it, I'm sure they'll take it out your check. Oh yeah, man. Hey, you ain't gotta rush, man. You're gonna get out there. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get out there at the right time. Gus, he worked for the same HVAC company since '78. I always bought my own tools. As you said, retired 1.5 years ago, but I still rolling on my own because I love the craft. That's what's up, man. Uncle Earl said he put 7 or 8 years with the company. So I'm sure you know the ins and outs. Charles Hall say ACA has a good class on duct sizing and equipment sizing. All right, so let's look up ACA. Is that right? I thought it was we missing a C or something. Is that right? ACAA? Okay, this one right here, yeah, .org. That's it right there. I'm kind of familiar with them. Yeah, that's it right here. So Charles said so check out these people right here. They said they got a good duct size class and equipment. Quality program, renew. And a lot of time, a lot of people like to get certified for this stuff, and this is good networking right here. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know what kind of doors, stuff like this opening for you. But me, I ain't really accredited with none of these folks. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe one day I will. Like I said, I only been in business for like, I say 5 years full time. So maybe one day I will, but right now, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing just fine without any of the accreditation. But yeah, man, look up ACA, see if you can take one of their class. Appreciate that, Chuck. Ain't a technician, but ready to get my contractor license. I've been working for a big name company, so salesmen do all that, and I just get the work order and the dress. Man, be honest with you, before you step out there and do your own thing, if I were you, I would try to get in that sales, man, because that's really what it's about, man. That's how you're gonna thrive. Get the technical, you already know that, you know what I'm saying? So, because especially once you've been doing it for so long, you got that. You can put that in your back pocket. Now it's time to learn another skill set. And that's communicating, that's getting out here, learn how to sell, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're a good salesman, you know what I'm saying, you can make more money than, you can make some good money. A good salesman gonna make a lot of money. A good salesman really can sell anything, you know what I'm saying? So that's another trait, that's another skill that we're gonna have to learn. So if you can get them to, you know, train you in sales or and just jump out there, you know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, once you start your own business, that's what you got to do, sell. You can't just be working on this equipment. Because psychologically, it's going to be, you thinking it's going to be easy to you. It's kind of easy to you. You're like, oh, man, I don't want to charge $300, man. It just took me 10 minutes to do this. Part ain't cost me number $20. That's when your sales got to come in there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out to my arms. I just got my EPA 608 University, man. That's what's up, man. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. I appreciate that super chat, man. I appreciate that super chat. Yeah, man. Just EPA 608. So I don't know what state you in. Now go ahead and get them technician license and start putting in application. I advise anybody to put whatever you want to do, commercial or residential, decide what you want to do. I don't want to lead you to one way or the other, but go ahead and start putting applications in. Google 50 HVAC companies in my area. Let them know you got your 608. You ready to learn. And you got to be confident. Let them know. Don't miss out on it. True enough. I don't be honest with them. I don't really know too much now. I'm eager to learn. I'm going to learn this trade one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? So see if you can get in a maintenance program with a duct installation installs, whatever they hiring from, tell them you would take it. I'll take it. Saying and just like going back what Uncle Earl say. Uncle Earl say he been with a company since 1978. If you can get with a good company and you know, they treat you right, and you can be with them for a long time, that's cool. But don't get with a company that gonna stunt your growth. You know what I'm saying? Just because you put an application in, don't just stick with that company. You can continue to put applications in. Just like you got hired from there, you can get hired from another one. So if you feel that company maybe stun your growth and you're not learning, they trying to keep you just running duct work for like 2 or 3 years. They don't want to the other guy was saying, Andre, this part, they don't want to put you in sales or something like that. Find somebody that will. You know what I mean? So don't just stick with one company. You don't have to do that. See how they do things. The first company gave me an opportunity. I was with them 7 years, I think, 6 or 7 years. I got a little trophy and everything. I ain't starting, man. Hey, I ain't bored. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Got my award. You see me? Pull it up. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I was with that company 5 years of service. But that was a good company, man. They did not hold me back. Like I say, they wanted me to do, like I explained earlier, building automation. I work on ice machine, refrigeration. I worked on big grocery stores, refrigeration system. I'm talking about big system. I'm talking about where you got a 20-ton condenser on top of the building. You got to climb down the ladder, get in your truck, drive all the way around, get the guy to lift you up to go unthaw some ice. The evaporator, the size of this wall, you know what I'm saying? 10-foot evaporator. Got a big block of ice on there. I don't want to turn nothing down though. You know what I mean? I was their go-to guy. But I work on anywhere, little small, 2-ton units, split systems, you know, all the way up to big chillers. Like I said, ice machine, reach-in coolers. I did it all. And that company hired me with less money. They started me off at $8 an hour. I had another company, was a residential company around the same time. They offered me $18 an hour. I was gonna be running duct work. I know a lot of people like, man, would have jumped on that $18 an hour, especially because I ain't have nothing at the time. I was staying in my truck. I was down bad. $18 ain't. I don't think I made $18 before, but it was like for a temp service down on the coast, picking up oil patties off the beach. You know what I'm saying? And then really wasn't making 18. I think I was getting time and a half or something with it because we were working 7 days a week, 12-hour days. But that in Hurricane Katrina, I was writing tickets to the people that picking up the dump, picking up all the debris. You know what I'm saying? Out to the truck driver. I was writing them tickets. I was standing at the corner. I ain't had no truck or nothing. My boy 2 Chain, he on there. He know. Both of us did it. He had a car at the time. We rode down there. We stayed in the abandoned bus. My homeboy, Mr. Cotton, we stayed in the abandoned bus for like 2 or 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So I started off at $8 an hour with waste service though. I was like, man, I had my EPA, I had everything. I'm ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? But I knew I'm gonna take the $8 an hour because I just felt, you know what I'm saying? I felt this a commercial company and the sky's the limit. If I get in here and just learn, and I would get raises along the way because they seen my work ethic. Saying I shook the man in the eye and I told him I wanted this. Like, I'm explaining to you from out the back here, I wanted this. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man of my word. You give me an opportunity, be first one, last one. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on time every day. You don't catch me slacking. Yeah. So, but I took $8 an hour, man. So, but I'm well rounded though. You know what I'm saying? Even that company paid for me to get my contractor license. And I failed that the first 2 times, that contractor license test. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But like I say, you ain't married to nan company though. If you feel that they ain't giving you a good opportunity or something, get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Just stay long as you can until you can find you something else. Hey, but appreciate that super chat, man. Congratulations again. All right. All right, look like y'all networking. Airflow definitely makes or break a system. Yeah, airflow is very, 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 very important, especially with the new ECM motors that they install in this equipment. Networking going on. Because say from Massachusetts, I'm working on my HVAC the problem online now for more knowledge. That's what's up, man. I always tell people, what's my boy name? Grady Furnace, man. Go subscribe to his channel, man. He ain't making no videos no more. And it's a lot of AC service tech and all them guys out there, man. But my guy was AC service tech. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch a bunch of YouTube videos. Coming up, it was John Israel. I don't know where he at. We don't see eye to eye as far as political, I'm sure. But I remember, man, them guys helped me out. You know what I'm saying? I know they be representing the Confederates and all that. But I put all that to the side, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when and they were really on all that Trump stuff back then. I ain't gonna call him no maggot, you know what I'm saying? But we got the MAGAs out there, and I don't want to get political or whatever. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, put all that to the side, man. I learned a lot from them guys. You know what I'm saying? So they already know. They be I ain't gonna get political. They putting their Confederates on. I gotta put I'm around the union. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we union soldiers out here. You dig? Yeah, man. But yeah, subscribe to some of them guys' channel, man, and you can learn a lot from them. You know what I'm saying? But I had what's the other guy name? What's the other guy name? He used to sit in his truck. He ain't doing a lot of calls now. What's the guy name? I don't know if he still got his business. Well, he doing more YouTube videos now. But he used to sit in his truck. What's the guy? I think he's from Atlanta, that area up there. Somebody probably leave in the chat. They got name, man. Cause I don't watch a lot of HVAC videos no more, man. But I know when I first started, though, I did. You know what I'm saying? Shop Talk, I think his name is. What's the guy name from Shop Talk? I have to look him up. But yeah, man, they used to motivate me, man. Them guys out there, I like, yeah, man, I want to do that. They running calls and doing their own thing. That will motivate me. But as far as learning, though, I like how Greater Furnace, man, saying I like how he just laid back, detailed, you know what I'm saying? And he'll break a lot of stuff down. And I feel I can do a lot of this stuff now just far as teaching. I just don't have a lot of time now. I said I wanted to get the United Refrigeration book and start from chapter 1 and go through all the newer guys out there and go through chapter 1 all the way to the end of the book. Maybe do that about once a week or something like that. Let's say program online. When I was Waste Service, man, I forgot the name of the online course that we used to take though, but they used to have a good online course. Let's say you want to learn ice machine work also. I do chiller rebuild now. Yeah, so ice machine, man, you can learn like what's called mandatory. They got a couple of units out there, but it's real tedious work though. But once you know the system operation, know how to clean it. See, the thing about, and the reason I don't want to, when I worked for a company, it was cool because I used to work on ice machines all the time. We had a building, they might have 15 ice machines up in there that I got to do the maintenance on. But now, man, I don't really want to get into that line of work right now because I don't, unless I can just stay busy. I don't want to be working on the ice machine, man. You're going to be there 4 hours sometime working on the ice machine, trying to clean it. Let it go through its cycle. And I don't like to do stuff. Okay, I'm doing it, working on 2 or 3 ice machines a year. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I forget certain things. I like repetition. I say I like working on mini splits. Oh man, I like working on mini splits. They cool. I don't like the they tedious. Sometimes you got to take out the top to get to certain things. I ain't just no fan on it. When I get to it, I'll go a mini split job. I do it, but I ain't gonna say I just like to work on mini split. And mini splits, another one of the things they make. There's so many brands now. Like I'm a fan of Daikin mini splits, but Daikin. So that's what I said, Daikin. But when I worked with the company, we installed Mitsubishi. I think Lennox. That what Lennox was selling at the time. So I'm experienced with like Mitsubishi. I think Century selling Greed and Daikin, but I like Daikin because that's to me, that's the best mini splits. Cause them folks been over there in China working on that, selling them for years. You know what I'm saying? They been on a foreign country. They've been on even like Mexico, China. With China, they've been on mini splits and stuff like that. America, we just kind of catching wind to that technology. But even when I was with the company, man, we was installing the cassettes that you sit in the ceiling tile. I didn't install those on my own, but I ain't just gonna say I'm no big fan of working on no mini split, especially when I got to get maybe customer service involved. But like I say, I like repetition. It's just one of them things that if I was just doing it all the time, but some people be calling, they got a Mr. Cool, they got Joe Blow mini split, they got Mr. DIY, you install, that's all these different brands, and people just expect you to know all of it. You know what I mean? Now, true enough, I ain't really scared to work on nothing, but when I get to it, if it's a brand that I'm not familiar with, yeah, I might have to I might have to try to see if I can find a schematic online or see if I can find the instructions online. It ain't just one of them things that I can, just expect to know all of it. Been working for your video years, man. Cuz say go ahead and write a book. Hey, I don't know, man. With ChatGPT, we might be able to make that happen. But I ain't no scholar, nothing like that, man. I'm not no writer or anything like that. But the technology they got these days, man, I probably can show them all the interview that I had or something like that, or show or the video that I posted that I'm talking about my life or something like that, and upload that to ChatGPT. They probably write a book for me. United Tradesmen. Why do some companies have train or carrier or Linux units on the van or truck? Are they sponsor or getting something? Yeah. So my company, or like I say, I'm a rule dealer, and I go through Century. Century, I'm just giving you an example because all of them do it. They were I want to call it. They were logo your truck. It's another word for it, but they'll logo your truck for you. Put all your whatever logo you got, as long as you put their equipment on there, they'll pay for all that for you. And they have some more little benefits that they offer. Some of them I probably can look it up online. If it was, yeah. And I probably got emails, but they'll give you a discount. I think it's called some type of marketing campaign or something. So you can reach out to a vendor and be like, hey man, can you logo my truck for me? And they'll be like, yeah, you can do this, but you got to put our unit on the side and the back, something like that. And they'll pay for it for you, though. United Tradesmen. Uncle Earl. Cause say water my ear, how difficult it is to master gas, steam. I don't really know nothing about master gas, steam, hot water, and warm air. What license? I'm not sure, man. I don't know exactly what you're asking, but for HVAC contractors, and I know plumbing and stuff like that. So to me, and what I heard is easy to get a HVAC contractor license in Texas, and it's harder to get like a plumber and all that gas stuff. I'm thinking you were referring to, because they on a whole different system. But in Texas, I think the plumbers TDLR is supposed to be taking over that license too. So, but yeah, I mean, I think hard is subjective. I think as long as you get qualified to get it, and get it signed off on, I'm sure anybody can pass the test. Yeah, you say what happened to John Israel? Yeah, I don't know why I hope he in good health, man. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard from him, and I haven't seen him drop any video. I can say I can say, but a lot of HVAC stuff don't pop up on my timeline no more. I don't really be into it, but I had checked on his YouTube. He don't seem like he did nothing about a year. So hopefully he healthy out there though, man. You know what I'm saying? I know he reached out to me. He called my business several times. I think he got family in somewhere down south. I want to say like Lake Jackson or something like that. And they cooling system was out 1 year, but it was outside my area, so I didn't get a chance to go. Right, yeah, that's what the company. Let's say he went to trade school, and the companies came and grabbed people from the trade school because everybody was good coming out of school. That's what's up. Yeah, even me, man. Well, I know a couple contractors. They'll go to some of these trade schools though, and yeah, they'll hire you straight out of school. But like I say, if you're in school or something like that, don't wait or don't expect for nobody to just come and grab you. Saying you got to get out there and get it. They'll say, do I check static pressure? if I had like a complex system or something like that, or a problem or something, I check static pressure, but I probably need to make it more habit to do it on my maintenance, which I don't. That's the customer complaining or something, but I got all the tools to check static pressure. Like I said, I got all the field piece, wireless stuff if I want to do that. But you're doing the same thing for us, big dog. Yeah, but I appreciate. Yeah, man. Them guys, hey, they inspire me, man, to get out here and get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they ain't the only one can do this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can do it too. Do you test that pressure on every car? No, definitely don't check it on every car. Do I? Yeah, man. Matter of fact, Mike Sneed, man. Man, him chopped it up not too long ago. He said he was gonna be in Texas, and he was gonna holler at me. I don't know if he ever came because he ain't holler at me. But yeah, we chopped it up not too long ago, man. I think he accidentally called me, and I called him back, and we had chopped it up. But yeah, man, what y'all got going on out there today, man? We've been going live, man, really 3 hours now, man. Cause oh yeah, so like I said, I do got a pricing book. If anybody interested in my flat rate pricing book, got almost 800 some pricing already in there. Email me, WashingtonCooling713@gmail.com. I got it 50% off right now. It's a total of $2,000, but 50% off. You can get it for $1,000 for a limited time only. And then I'm going back up to $2,000. Like I say, this for serious inquiries only. It's a CVS file. All you have to do is download it right into your CRM software. Like I said, you got House Call Pro. I did a tutorial earlier. I'll try to do a better video in the future, but this House Call Pro, you got House Call Pro, bam, just drag and drop the CVS file. You got Jobber. Like I said, I got over, see all these pricing, got over 700 some items on here. Anything you can think of. You got a capacitor or something like that. Let me see a cap. Let's do a 50x5 cap. All you're gonna do is go. Or you got a 50. You can have a single run capacitor. We got single run capacitor in there. Go to single run capacitor. Add it to your job or add it to your quote. Just that easy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you an example also. Like I said, it's a CVS file, or if you had a dual run capacitor, 50x5 is right there. Man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Smoke detector annunciator. That's probably more for commercial jobs and stuff like that. But if you name it, man, I got it in there. Exhaust fans. Replace a 3/4 horsepower motor. There you go, right there. Pricing already in there. You know what I'm saying? So, if anybody interested in my new flat rate pricing book, it's already for you. It's equipped for CRM software. So, if you got your CRM software, it's already ready for you. Like I said, if you old school, you want to print it out, totally up to you. But you can see, hey, all you have to do is see it right here. Import, export. You know what I'm saying? I already got it ready for you. You don't want to do this. Just say if you just got the software, you got to add all this one by one. I did the painstaking of doing this. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? They say, hey, they say you got your capacitor. I know that's how y'all doing it. They say capacitor. You go into that job, capacitor, and you put in the description in, replace 45x5 capacitor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can imagine how long it took me to do this. You know what I'm saying? Check. Let me see, check for operation. Let me see, rewrite that professionally. Replace the 45 capacitor and verify its operational status. And you got to go and let's say that capacitor costs you, how much capacitor costs these days? For about $25. Let's say you want, how much you want to make out that capacitor. That when you got to go and get all your insurance, they already did all this stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? What it's going to take to be a profitable company. Let's say you got to pay insurance. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay your CPA, gas. You had to market to get that customer. What else did it take to get a customer? You already bought the capacitor, 25. Man, you got to pay toll roads. I got Easy Tag. I probably pay over $200 some on Easy Tag to get to these customers a month. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you want to mark it up 200%. You see, it ain't but $75. You ain't gonna make too much money out there. Dude. That's why I said, man, you mark it up that much? Yeah, you got to. 1,000% markup. You got to keep in mind, you got to put your diagnosis fee in there and everything. You're going to mark it up 1,500%. That's what it's going to take to stay in business. You can't be selling these capacitors out here for $100, folks. That's how you know your KPIs. I know people still, they fresh out, they're like, man, but I ain't making $100. Let's see how much $100 you said for $100. That's 300%. I know some people be like, oh, I wasn't making $100 though when I was with a company. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to pay your own. I think it's, if you ain't got no C Corp, you got to pay like 15% for your Medicaid, Social Security. Your company was paying half of that for you. So you got to take all that into consideration. But I did the painstaking of doing all this, folks. So all you got to do is take the microwave approach, buy my book, my pricing book, and drop it right into your CRM software. Got all the pricing already on there for you. Smoke detector, let me see here. Compressor. Replace a 1 or 2 ton compressor. That's R22. 410A, replace a 230, 1 phase, 410A, up to 16 pounds of refrigerant. Or your compressor change out right there, including the filter dryer. Like I said, you can jazz this up if you want to, but it's already there for you, folks. Oh, man, I entered all this information in one by one. Like I said, but it saved once I got it out the way, though, it saved me a bunch of time in the field. All I got to do is pop, pop, pop. I'm out of there. You can be out of there too. Cause say me and Legit need to make some videos together. I think old boy, we're here in Louisiana. I don't think he in my area. I see he getting it in though. I seen one of the videos, he got like 400,000-500,000 views. He definitely figured this YouTube thing out. So maybe we collaborate then. He can give me some of them views. But I'm good, man. I like, you know what I'm saying, steady growth. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all, man. Hey, a lot of y'all day one for sure. Y'all know I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I say funny. Y'all know for sure. At one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no sugarcoat none. So like I say, I like steady growth. Cause at the end of the day, it's almost like somebody hit the lottery or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hit the lottery, man. They don't really know how they lose that money. And once they lose, they don't know how to get it back. You know what I'm saying? But just like I'm building my company right now, I know exactly what it takes. I know exactly what I did to get it back. You know what I'm saying? True enough, I ain't making millions. I ain't making thousands of dollars off YouTube. But at the end of the day, I'm steady. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, I don't do a lot of collabing, but I don't mind collabing. What do you think about replacing PSC motors with ECM motors? That's the only option the company I work for offers if a motor fails. What do you think about replacing PCS motor with C? Let me make sure I'm getting this right though. So the unit already got a PSC motor and y'all going back with the ECM motor? What do you think about replacing PSC motor with ECM motor? I only if it already has a PSC motor, in my mind, true no, I'm going back with a PSC. But if I got a system that has its own system, I consider putting an ECM motor in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, especially around here, a lot of people got these own system and they got the PSC motors. I'd rather go back with an ECM motor, a variable speed motor, if it has its own system. But I don't see nothing wrong with that. If that's the only option that they're giving, I mean, I really wouldn't have no problem with that, I guess. Especially if the customer going to pay for it. But to me, PCS motor lasts longer. That's like the other guy was saying, airflow is everything. He said, I wish I can train with you, but I'm here in Oregon. Man, you can train. Hey, you watch the videos, man. Hey, hit that like and subscribe button. Like I say, I do my videos like you're here with me anyway. You know what I mean? Be honest with you. Like I say, when I'm thinking something, I try to speak what I'm thinking. I'm trying to get better at that. I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they don't know, but sometimes in my head, I be thinking people know some things. You know what I'm saying? True enough, you here with me, you can be like, what's that? And I can answer it, but especially since I don't go live all the time when I'm gonna say he just got back on YouTube. He responded to some old video. Who is that, Elgin? Gonna say use Evergreen. I forgot the brand that I use though. Now Evergreen cool too though. Let's say type in the multi-tap capacitor. What do you come up with? Let's say multi-tap capacitor. What you mean? This one right here, the turbo? I don't know if I got pricing with turbo. Let me know, Uncle, if you mean when you say multi-tap, what you mean? Because I can show up under mine. I only got like single run and dual capacitors on mine. I don't think I got turbo. I may have, but I really don't. The only time I use a turbo cap is to get me out of trouble. I got a couple on my what's it called, but I'll put this, and I like to come back and put the real one in. I don't really use those that much. Like I said, I got over 800 some items on here. I mean, almost 800 some items on here, and like I said, I got the hard work out the way. If you want to customize and add stuff like this, you know, you can do that. It's still less work, you know what I'm saying? But I can easily add this right here if I want to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and add this turbo. But I got mostly dual capacitors on mine. I mean, single run and dual capacitor. These blower motors right here. Let me see. See these single runs. You know, like them Rudes. The Rudes got the 3 microfarad capacitor on some of their condensers, especially my old tanks. That's what that is. Then you got the 5, 7.5, 10, 12 and a half. All these single runs right here. Then if I want to do it, though, I just go to maybe like a 30 by 5. These are dual run capacitors here. But if I want to add a turbo, I just say it'll be a product. I'm gonna say a turbo 200. Like I said, I don't sell these. If I don't have, like I said, 80 by 10 in my truck or something like that, I'll put this in here to get them up and running. But I'm gonna come back and get my 80 by 10. I mean, I'm gonna come back and get the turbo capacitor, and then I'll just install the correct one. Let me see, turbo 200. So what I'm gonna do here, let me see here. Go to ChatGPT real quick and tell them write me a work description for a turbo 200. Man, what's going on here? Bad folk. All right. All right, man. I'm just trying to be transparent with y'all, man. We're gonna do it like this though. Share. Introduce the referral program. I'm gonna go my business right here. Let's see. In fact, I think I did. Did I do turbo? Great. Hey, work. Turbo 200. All right. So I'm just letting it create a work description real quick. Like I say, y'all don't want to have to go through all this right here. You know what I'm saying? Let me do this. Y'all don't want to go through all this. See there? So but I'm gonna do this right here. See that's too much right there. So I'm just gonna tell it. Let me make that bigger for you. So I'm gonna tell it that say make more short and concise. That's too much. We don't want that much in our work description. We get our customer dizzy. So I'm just gonna take this right here. Service include, copy, go. Let's remove this. All right, y'all. This free game, man. Y'all hit that like button now. Window, jobber, share that one. All right, so all I did when ChatGPT, and I'm gonna copy and paste this right here. Y'all see that? I wanted Jobber to clean it up for me. Let's do professional. We go right there. You see that Jobber added the little hashtag or whatever you call it, the little dash. You know, see diagnose and inspection for existing capacitor, safely remove and replace with turbo 200. Assure that proper wiring is secured with the installation. Testing the system for performance and verification of efficiency. Final system check and cleanup. All right. So we're gonna charge $350 for that right there. All right. And that's all you gotta do is create. So I created that, and now let's say if I do turbo, what did I name that? I say turbo 200. There you go, right there. So now that's going to be in my price. So I ain't never got to do that again. So once I'm in the field, if I got my phone or something like that, and I'm in my jobber, I'm at the customer house, I'm ready to send them a quote. Bam, I add the turbo 200. We ready to go. Okay. So what happened to the guy you were working with? Oh man, he off the big and better things. I say legit. Okay. Let me see. Would you rather not work with warranty companies, or would you rather deal with the customer directly on it? Um, so I mean, I'd rather, of course, you'd rather have your own customers, but I don't try to put too much pressure on myself because I know I'm still early. You know what I'm saying? A lot of business, a lot of people that jump out there don't even last as long as I last. I've been out here really five years full time. So it ain't about I just take it how it go. You know what I'm saying? I know I got to get out here and network more, market more to to get my own customers. But I do got a lot of customers, but I still, you know what I'm saying? To me, warranty though, I always do warranty company. I know it's real big companies out there that still do warranty work. So no matter how big I get, I still may, take on some warranty customers work, a warranty company customer, because to me it's like a filler. Like I said, they usually give you 24 to 48 hours to get to the customer. So especially me being small as I am, I can always use their work. When we say rather though, I definitely rather have my own customers because I can make a little bit more money dealing with my customers. I can kind of handle them how I want to handle. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I make the final decision, but I love wanting to work this far as a filler. You know what I'm saying? It helped me pay some of these bills around here. So yeah, but I think at the end of the day, I think anybody would rather have their own customers than going with like a third party. Was it better working for a company or working for yourself in regards to stress and pay? Is the trade-off transition? Oh man, it's where I would work for myself any day. Definitely less stress because I know what I like and I don't like. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a customer or something that I don't want to work for, I mean, I won't work for them. They're like I was explaining earlier, I don't want to do new installations, so I don't deal with a lot of inspectors and stuff like that. I don't want to deal with hospitals. I don't want to deal with high rise. I don't want to deal with chillers. I'm licensed to work on refrigeration. I don't do refrigeration, so I'm kind of kicked back, man. Got my own schedule, man. I want to trade it for the world. And to me, yeah, with less to me, it's less stressful now than working for a company. When I work for a company, I got to deal with a supervisor. I don't know what kind of mood they gonna be in when I get to work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of mood my coworkers gonna be in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Saying I take working for myself any day. You know what I'm saying? But I don't never say I wish I would have did it sooner. Now, true enough, I wish I would have made some right decisions and put myself in the decision to work for myself sooner. But everything that when I working for a company, I needed all that. You know what I'm saying? So, but definitely it's less stressful now. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, because I build it how I want it though. I make it this way. Because I said this how you track your inventory. Man, no, I need to do a better job of that. See if I can go in here because Jobber got an inventory tracker and all that on here. Let me see if I can. I don't really use it, but I can enter all. I can add all this right here. Just say if I can kind of like I'm for it's spring now, March. I kind of like every March and around April, that's when I go stock my truck up for the summertime. So I'm gonna go buy a buttload of capacitors. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stock up on my condenser fan motors. I had a stack, you know what I'm saying? The 1075s and 825s. I usually keep a stack of those, maybe like 10 high each, so they're like 20 a piece. I think I'm down about 1 or 2 now. So I stack those back up. I keep those in my little shop or whatever. Contactors, transformers, thermostats. You know, I get ready to stock those up, but let me see. You see, you got route automation. Let me see if I can find because I don't hardly use it that much. I don't use it at all, really. see if I can find local. Yeah, see, you see where it says expense tracking. So even if I had like POs and stuff like that, new code, but this is how I can keep up with all my you see regular expense for each job and categorize them by creating an account code. So if I want to just keep a list of stuff like that, Java do all that. Like I said, this is like QuickBooks on steroids. Anything you can think of to run a business, I swear, man, probably like 75% probably is built into this software right here. Like saying they started rolling out stuff, man. Even when Java first started, I think House Call Pro, they was on the same level to me. Like I said, you see, I got House Call Pro right here, but Java done bypassed House Call Pro, in my opinion. But they innovated, they started coming out with different products and stuff like that. But if you're interested, like I say, links and Java sponsor my channel. I always leave links in the description. When I finish this one up, I'll leave a link in the description. You get a 14-day free trial just to try it out. But they rolled out with their Java Grow plan. I advise anybody to go with the Java Pro. Grow Pro. Java payments. You know what I'm saying? So even I got to be careful what I click on because I don't want to show some of my customer information. But upcoming payouts, let's see, custom fields. So, like I said, I do property manager jobs. See these custom fields right here. Work order. So I have some customer where they give me a work order. I have some customer give me a purchase order. Some customer give me a property number. But any work order, if I wanted to put, if it's a warranty company, something right here, they got a work order and I want to keep up with it. I want to put that on that customer ticket for a deductible or something like that. I can say I can add a field. So on every one of my invoices up my quotes, because when you start dealing with some of these property managers, they give you a change order, something like that, and they give you a purchase order. You are required to have that when you get ready to invoice them. So when they see you professional like that, they ain't got to tell you to email you, hey, send your invoice. You don't have a purchase order. You can already have a template right there for you every time. You know what I'm saying? Even I got DocuSign. Let me see if I click on this. So even like my DocuSign and stuff like that, every invoice that I send is going to already have a DocuSign. What I'm not responsible for, like a disclaimer, terms and condition and all that. You can integrate all that stuff with your DocuSign. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, in the DocuSign and stuff like that, these are the stuff I got integrated. If anybody know about Gusto, that's like a payroll. I got to pay myself. That's another CPA thing that I have. I only pay myself a certain amount of money per year. So, because I'm a C Corp. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, S Corp. I was an LLC, but for tax purposes, went to S Corp. So that means I got to pay myself. You know what I'm saying? So technically, I'm like a W-2 employee in my company, but I got all that integrated. You can integrate all those kind of apps in Java. You see, I use WiseTech. So whenever I have a customer, anything over $500, it's going to automatically give that customer an option to finance. You know what I'm saying? Anything over $500, I don't have to, hey, yeah, we offer financing. Some customer, I think they might pay a check or a credit card or something like that. And I see, hey, they chose finance. It's out of my hand. Whatever you do after there, I mean, once I send you the quote or whatever, if you want to accept, you want to go with the finance, that's cool with me. I'm going to get paid, regardless. They got a payment calculator, marketing toolkit. See, so MailChimp, like I said, I used to use MailChimp to send my campaign. I was paying them $50 a month, to send marketing campaigns. Now I can disconnect MailChimp. I'm not paying them anymore. I can take this off here because now Jobber already got their own campaign. It's cheaper than MailChimp, and it do pretty much the same thing. So that was MailChimp plus Jobber, so I don't need that anymore. I got Jobber now with the growth plan. I can eliminate that expense right there. Let me see what else we got on here. Client Hub. Client Hub is awesome. I know y'all ain't asked all them questions though, but man, nah. Because I love Jobber though, man. I get excited about it. They'll say, can you make over $2,000 a year doing your own thing, working with home warranty company? Now you can definitely make $200,000 doing your own thing. I have made over $200,000 doing my own thing, but I can tell you now, it ain't just for warranty companies. I don't think. Oh man, you will work yourself to death if you was only getting home warranty job, unless you got a crew. Now y'all working with a bunch of different home warranty companies, and you got a crew. Y'all gonna be working a lot because you got to think in mind, warranty companies is not going to pay you as much, as you would charge it on your own. But now you ain't gonna be able to just make $200K on warranty company. Then you gotta keep in mind, man, you gotta get there and grind. You cannot depend on home warranty company because they can drop you at a drop of a dime. When I first started doing COVID, when everybody was at home, I was getting a lot of home warranty customers at one time. And then next thing you know, the next year, that same home warranty company may send me 2 or 3 calls. They may find somebody else that may want to do it cheaper, a new contractor or whatever, or they might get another service manager or something like that. And then your whole thing changed. They can drop you a drop of a dime. So you cannot build your company depending on home warranty company. You're gonna fail like that. So your main goal is you got to get out there and market, network, whether it be SEO, trying to get an online presence. I prefer word of mouth. Whether you do third party though, Thumbtack, Nextdoor, Angie List, whatever you got to do, and all that stuff going to cost money. The best thing is going to be boots on the ground, networking, shaking hands, meeting people, and stuff like that. But like I say, just only use the home warranty company as a filler. You know what I'm saying? To me, I use home warranty companies as far as yeah, like a filler. You know what I'm saying? I really don't depend on it. I look at it like it's a bonus. So I'm gonna go make that little money, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have had it regardless. Man. And you can always tell, just say if you can't do it, you can always reject the call. You ain't really gonna get you ain't gonna really get a penalty or something like that. You just tell them if you busy, your schedule full, just reject the call, and they're just gonna send it to the next contractor. So that's why I say if you got time for it, you're gonna make that. It can be an extra $200. Sometimes it can be a whole change out. Sometimes that customer may like you, and that's to be your customer for the rest of it. And then, and I'm sure it's in your agreement or something, it's probably something with the warranty company saying that don't try to take their customer. But at the end of the day, when you go in there, because I don't want to come, but don't offer everything. So you can still make that your own customer. That need to be your goal. I mean, get a good impression, treat those customers like it's a regular customer. You know what I'm saying? Give them your best. Try to get them up cool, be friendly, be nice. Try to get a review from them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of time, especially these days, a realtor, once they sell a house, they're going to ask that they're going to get that sale. They're gonna tell the homeowner or the purchaser, we're gonna give you a 1-year warranty, also a home warranty. And a lot of times people not gonna renew their home warranty. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna, so you tell them, hey, give them your card or whatever. They got any HVAC problem, call me. You know what I'm saying? When I purchased my house, I actually had I think 210 home warranty. They still sending me marketed stuff that they want me to sign up, but it came with my house. So, you know what I'm saying? But you do have some home warranty customer been with the same home warranty come 15, 20 years. They love it. You may have like older people and stuff like that, or you may have a single mother, or you may have a guy that really not technically inclined. Me personally, I ain't renewed mine because at the end of the day, I'm not really not a appliance guy. But for plumbing, HVAC, I can do it on my own. I don't see a need to pay a monthly bill for a home warranty company. You know what I'm saying? But I can see where you got a single mother, something like that, or somebody that just not technically inclined. Yeah, a home warranty company is pretty good. And it depends on which one you get. But yeah, man, you can make some good money, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, depending on how you rolling, you know what I'm saying, how you built. Can't see it probably hard making 200 just on home warranty. Yeah, so you call it a multitasking cap. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. But yeah. I mean, it's like say you can do a 5, 50 microfarad, 20. You see, I got this yellow on here. So this 5 right here that's on this yellow, and that 20. So this say if that was a unique, you know, I don't really run across no 20 by 5s or something like that, or 20 microfarads. So if I put the jumper on here, that'll make that a 25 MFD because I got the 5 right here. And does it say if it was a 50 by 5, I did put that on there 50. That'll turn that into a 50 by 5. So yeah, like I said, I just use these to get me out of, and this should come and gonna be inside here or whatever. I use these to get me out of trouble. I don't never keep them on my customer. They last a long time. But that's why I didn't have that in my system though. But now I got it. I think I just answered that. I can say, man, just depend on how you want to build your customer. Because I'm telling you, man, I know some good successful companies. That's all they do is home warranty work. All right. Good. So you think I can start on a regular car she paid off and don't want to go out and get a truck with a payment, but it still look professional? Be honest with you, I'm against a car. What's my guy name, man? I used to watch this appliance guy. Oh, Brandon, man. Brandon, y'all listen to Brandon's story. He do a appliance repair. He in Florida now. He started off in the car. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that's professional. You know what I mean? I think you say you're gonna get your contract license in 2 years. I think in 2 years, man, you ought to be able to sell that car and get you a little beater truck or a beater van. If you don't want no car note or something like that. But we got to be in a more abundance mind state, just saying that we're gonna make enough money to cover a payment or pay for a car, truck outright. But you don't be honest with you, man. Even to me, some people like pickup trucks, but I can just imagine a car, man. I cannot work out no car. I don't know toys, not to be doing what I need to do. Toy set, recovery tanks. I can't do no car. What kind of car is it? But I would try my best, maybe to try to get a pickup truck or a van, sell that one right there, and get you a used. Like I say, a lot of miles. I think I was explaining to somebody, you're gonna pay regardless. You can get you a beater, or you can finance something. But if you get you a beater, and you're gonna be paying for repairs, so at the end of the day, it's gonna be kind of like the same. You don't want to be on the side of the road, especially in the summertime when you're trying to rock and roll and you don't have something dependable. Really need to be trying to work on getting a tool or something, so you won't really have no downtime. Or you need to find somewhere to where You'll be working on trying to find who rent vans and stuff. You know how sometimes I think Amazon and FedEx and all that, if they main truck down, they got a little bag up. So you might want to try to find you a good rental place or something that got a bag up. So when you down, you can still rock and roll and serve your customers. You know, you got to be able to get to them, but I don't know about no car, man. You know, do you have HVAC helper that work for you? No, not right now, man. I've been doing my own thing. I got a subcontracting crew that I do for all my installs. Especially if they in the attic. I think I just did a video not too long ago where I had a air handling unit heat pump that was kind of like surface level. I can pretty much do all the work myself, and it's just laid back day out in the country. You know, I still do some installs on my own field like that, but anything in the attic or something like that, I just sub it out. Okay, I just answered that. What kind of markup would you recommend on install for a company that 1 to 2 employees? Man, to me, you got to pretty much know your overhead, but at the end of the day, man, if you got a company charging $30,000, man, you can charge $30,000 too. I don't care if they got 200 employees. You know what I'm saying? Your main goal is whatever the customer accept, that's what you accept, man. Hey, at the end of the day, because you got to think about your retirement, man. So many, when you're in business, you can't just think about the now. You got to think about retirement. You got to think about you paying so much, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you need to be trying to put maybe something in a 401k, or you need to be putting money in the stock market. You might want to buy real estate, you know what I'm saying? So you just can't think about, hey, I'm charging $200 per capacitor, or I'm charging enough to get my 1 or 2 employees paid. So I'm only going to charge, $10,000 for a unit, and we all can kind of eat right now, but you got to think about their future too. You know what I'm saying? You might want to pay them more. You might want to put a basket for they can get raises in the future. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure their wife got new tires and good threads, on their cars and stuff like that. You want to make sure their wife and their kids can get the best health insurance possible. So it ain't really just about you got 1, 2 employees. Kind of how the mind state. You got 200 employees, just like these big companies got. You know what I'm saying? You want a Super Bowl commercial one day. Do you find being a one-man show you can come in underbid big companies and win the job easy and still make a profit? I mean, it's always fun when a customer show you what any company, you know what I'm saying? If you can see a quote from any company, you can always beat them. You know what I'm saying? I love going behind the big company. Yeah, they're charging $30,000. You know what I'm saying? If I see a lot of customers, they don't want that headache. They just pay it. Financing too. But hey, they're gonna charge you 30, you're gonna accept it. I'm gonna charge 28. I beat them by $2,000. But yeah, I love to see a quote. You know what I'm saying? You can show me the quote. I'm asking for, yeah, what they charge. Yeah, you just underbid it. But they charge you 30. I'm not going to charge you 10. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you know what I'm saying, you really want my customer anyway. I ain't gonna say you was there, but you probably, Googling. I was gonna say Yellow Pages or something like that. That's old school, but yeah, man, we gotta be competitive. Yeah. I think you need to look into the van. That's the way to go. Florida checking in. I have a topic that's been on my heart. The trade here is being overwhelmed by private equity company. Yeah, man, that's where it's at. Like I say, hey, that'll give me $2 or $3 million. I'm saying it's gonna be another private equity company around here, but it's a lot of that going. I get emails all the time, though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I call, listen to them, but I ain't really just deep dive into it. But they looking to buy a lot of these companies up, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the competition or whatever. Okay. I still got lots of training to do for installation. Yeah, man. Man, man, so much to learn in HVAC, man. You'll never learn it all, you know what I'm saying? But it's good to learn as much as you can. There's always something new coming out. That's why I love it, man. There's always something, you know what I'm saying? They try to be the best, you know, the best, do the best job that you can do every time, really. You know, try to learn the foundation, to try to do it right. You try to do it right the first time, or you can have less callbacks. You know what I'm saying? This ain't rocket science or nothing like this. Once you get it, once that light bulb click, you're gonna be on and pop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, learn installation, then service, and like I say, the umbrella is so much stuff that you can learn in this trade, man. It's crazy. You can make money on it no matter what. You can be an installation for the rest of your career in HVAC. You can make good money. You can do service for the rest. You can do building automation. You can do man, you name it. You can be sales, get in sales. You can be HVAC, you can get into engineering. So much stuff you can do, man. Yeah, gotta say start thinking big. Yeah. What's good, Alex? So that's one of the networking events that I was at, man. Matter of fact, man, I think you reached out to him. I think you the guy. I see you with the Houston Skyline. Man, shoot me an email, man. I think I was looking for your email not too long ago, but that's one of the same events that I was trying to invite you to once before. We just recently had like a visit today, I think March the 5th. So it's a bunch of different business owners from different businesses. Then we just kind of help each other out, man, little networking. But yeah, shoot me an email and just send me your info, man. Next time we have an event or something like that, I invite you. Let's see, put my email right there. It's getting late, man. Getting tired now, folks. Can't spell right. I about to put my email in. I put Washington coming. I'll say out on radio shows be doing it, man. Podcast, man, way out. It's like an install right here, folks. Yeah, shoot me an email, man, and whenever anybody y'all, man, let me know what you emailing me. But if anybody want to do some networking or something like that, you in the Houston area, hit me up. I'll let you know when we have our next events. The only thing about it though, the networking that I do is only like one HVAC person, you know, in our group. That's how we want it. Like it's one plumber, one garage door, one electrician, one realtor, one inspector, because that kind of keep the we got CPAs in there, we got SEO people. I think you got Mary Kay people in there. People sell jewelry, but there's only one person from that industry, so it won't be no competition. Like we don't want 2 or 3 HVAC people in there. True enough, I'm in the market with probably 6 million people in the surrounding area, but I don't want to have to compete with another HVAC person. That's kind of how it's set up. Or another plumber don't have to compete with another plumber. I appreciate you being so open and helping the community answer some questions. Love your story, very inspirational. How long did you work for someone before doing your own thing? Oh man, so I worked for this company right here, Waste Service, for 7 years. You see, I got a trophy and everything. You know what I'm saying? This is my 5-year service with them. And then I worked for them, actually I worked for them 6 years. And then I worked for another large commercial company called Hunt and Train Yeah, worked on all train equipment from IntelliPacks to Voyagers to President units. Oh man, they sent me to Kentucky, but I worked for them for 2 years and then I went out on my own. So totally, I worked for 8 years for a company. And then like I said, I did my own thing. But from that company, I started from maintenance, from waste service. I started maintenance, service, building automation. I worked my way all the way up to be a supervisor with them. You know what I'm saying? I think I even had a video where I went for supervisor and I stepped down from that and started like being a technician. And then yeah, man, worked for a couple more years and went to hunting. And the reason I went to hunting, man, I wanted to see how I didn't want to be with one company before I actually went out there to be on my own. So hunting gave me an opportunity because I wanted to kind of see how they, work as well. You know what I'm saying? To kind of see how another company, charge customer what they working on, kind of see how their process was before I went out there full time on my own. So that's why, like I say, I ain't get fired from way anything like that. I put a 2-week notice in, and I wanted to see how another company worked before I started my own company. Because even with Way, like I said, they paid for me to get my contractor license. I left on good terms. Still cool with everybody over there. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody. There's so many new people over there now. I don't even know everybody over there. Uh-oh, we got another man. You got it. 608. You know what I'm saying? EP8. Universal. What I'm talking about, congratulations, man. You in there now. Total Tech. Elite Climate Solution. Good to be on with you. Hey, I was just wondering, what's your advice on working for home warranty company? Man. I need to do a whole nother video on that, man. I got videos on home warranty companies, man. Hey. Like, y'all, I'm getting kind of tired now, man. We're going 3 hours. Y'all hit that like button, man. Home warranty company, man, like I say, so my advice for home warranty, I wish you could ask me some more. I'm gonna scroll down. You can ask me some more direct questions. So I don't want to really be speaking something you already know. But my advice is really try all of them out. Because what's good for you may not be good for me. And when you try them out, because I know a lot of people, I was just working with one of my advising. I say advising, free advice, because I don't really charge for this, but I was just telling one of my other partners that don't get caught on the pricing. A lot of people be like, hey man, they ain't charging them $400 for a compressor change out. And they kind of close the door. But what they failing to realize is, well, I ain't saying you fail to realize because you don't know. I would say get signed up with them, man. Try to get the most initially as you can. Just say, if they say we give you $60 for a service call or something, say now I'll charge $100. Sometimes they'll negotiate, well, we can do 80 or something like that. Whatever they initially come with, you try to get more. Don't be scared. They just email it back and forth. You're not obligated to do any of this. But let's just say, for example, you see $400 for a compressor change out, or $400 for a condenser unit change out. Now you can be like, oh no, I ain't doing this for no $400. But you got to know their system. They paying you $400 just for let's say a compressor change out. That just for your labor though. You know what I'm saying? So technically, if now I probably do a compressor change out 2 or 3 hours, but they just saying that's your labor. No matter if it take you 1 hour or 8 hours, they can pay $400 initially for a compressor change out. That's just for that. That's just for your labor for a compressor change out. But you got to think about now. You got to add acid away. I charge $150 to a warranty company for acid away. Typically, most of them pay that. Now you up to $550. Let me keep a calculator. Now you up to $550. So you're gonna need acid away because you can change the compressor out because it had a burnout, right? So now that's $150, and you may have how much you paying for acid away. I'm not sure. Let's say line set flush. You know what I'm saying? You might want to add another $100 for some RX11 or something like that. Now you up to $650. Just say some of them will give you maybe just say you need an extra man too, because the condenser's so high, you got to get over there, you got to get out the truck. Just say you need an extra man. Sometimes they'll give you maybe like $25 for $25 per hour, up to 2 hours for an extra man. So that's another $50 right there. So now you're up to $700. All right. You're gonna need a haul away, a disposable. Sometimes they give you another $100 for a disposable. Now you're up to $800. Just say if that you tell them, hey, that compressor, you also need to change the capacitor and the contactor. You know what I'm saying? Because if you change, you got a dual capacitor, you might as well. It's say sometimes I think capacitor may give you $80 for it, 80, and then contactor they may do $65 for a contactor. So that's $945 right there. And you got to keep in mind, and the list can go on. I don't even think I add refrigerant, so just say that because you're gonna recover all their refrigerant, you get a recovery charge. Companies pay up to $100 for a recovery fee. That's now you're up to $1,045. Let's say you got 4 10 one, they don't pay that much for refrigerant. So just say sometime 4 10 they want to give you $45 per pound. So you do 45. Well, I'm at 1075. 10. I'm trying to keep that in mind. So let's say $45 per pound. You needed 10 pounds. That's another $450 right there. Now ain't but 10 pounds. You probably ain't paid but $200 for the drum. So everything else is going to be free. So you got $400 on there right there. So $450. And I know I'm being long-winded. Man, you're a trip. That's $450 right there. So that's $1,500 right there. But you got to keep in mind that's $1,500 right there, and you got you a trip. Hey, that's $1,500 right there, right? And you make me lose my train of thought for real. Hey, so that's $1,500 right there. But you got to keep in mind the warranty company is paying for the compressor. You know what I'm saying? You ain't paying nothing. Only thing you paying for is maybe, now we at $1,500. I don't think I can show my calculator. I don't think you paying for, let's say, I'm gonna say $100 for the refrigerant, because you getting it cheaper than what you charging for it. So $100 for the refrigerant, because I don't want to say a whole drum. So now you're down to $1,400. You probably paid $30 for the capacitor. That's a -30. Then you paid another $25 for the contactor. So that's $1,300. That's $1,345 right there. But you're going to profit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get that customer. They gave you that customer. And you know what I'm saying? For a compressor change out, you done profit $1,345. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you got to kind of keep it. HVAC say he charged $250 per a pound. He say he charged $250 per pound. I'm telling you now, you ain't gonna get no $250 per pound from a warranty company. You can charge that, from your regular customer, but we're speaking on warranty company. They ain't for to give you that. Even 410A, I mean R22. Let me see. I don't know. I can't pull my calculator up. Even R22 though, they're gonna give you maybe $60 per pound for R22. You know what I'm saying? And you never do any work that you're going to where you're going to lose money though. Say you do trash removal. Oh, you do trash removal and rental. Okay. Yeah, man. You need to we definitely need to link up then, man. I thought you did HVAC work. We definitely need to link up, man, and email me, man, and you come to one of my networking events, man. I can get you some customers for sure. Let me see here. Yeah, but even what I was saying, I'm gonna pull my calculator back up. This like some of y'all be like, oh man, I ain't I'm gonna get back to the one if I want to answer the dude question. Oh man, no, I ain't doing $6 a pound. But if I do $6 a pound of R22, the one company paying me that, and let's just say if that system holds, I need 12 pounds. So I'm gonna do 60 times 12. That's $720 right there. You do if the one company paying you $60 a pound, that's still, and you put 12 pounds, that's $720. That's in a drum. I did told you can get an R22 for $1,200, $1,100, even $1,000. I've seen $1,000, but $720. That ain't half of that drum yet. That ain't but 12 pounds. If you got a 30-pound drum, you just use 12 pounds. You got 18 pounds left though. You know what I'm saying? So even let's do the whole 60 times 30. That whole what's called. That's $1,800 right there. Now it's on the slim side though, you know what I'm saying? But it's still a profit though at the end of the day. And then, but as prices go up though, you can negotiate that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but like I say, at the end of the day, it's still gonna be a profit. But going back to one that companies, like my guy say, any advice? I don't see that's elite. Yeah, if you ask some specific questions, like I say, because I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to it. Like I say, just my main thing is just go ahead and sign up for them, see what's best for you. Some of them got portals, some of them pay by credit cards. So I say some of them, I like the ones they got their own portal where you can go enter your information. Some of them want you to be taking pictures, some of them don't. You have to fill out what's good for you though. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them got some portal where it's difficult. You be like, oh, man. If anybody familiar with like Service Power, I think they got one called Avenger. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for this. It's a headache, me trying to spend an hour, even when I get off work and come home, trying to submit a diagnostic to them. Some I ain't got time for all that. What is your opinion for preparing for your mechanical license test? Or man, just find you a good study program, man. Because you're gonna have to study for it, whether it be online or going actually to a course. You know what I'm saying? You can get all the books though, because man, it is kind of difficult test. It's 4 hours long. It's gonna take you really almost every bit of that 4 hours to pass it. You know, get you a good lunch, you know what I'm saying, before you get you a good meal in you before you go. And yeah, study, just be prepared. Even if you fail the first time, I did. If you fail, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my boy ET say, land on your back. Because you can look up, you can get up. Saying so don't get discouraged. Just pass. I mean, take it till you pass it. And yeah. Because say, do you invest in real estate and stocks with your exit money? Stocks for sure. Real estate, not really yet, but I'm looking into it. But it's more of a land. If anybody know me, I plan on retiring in another country. So so we looking to buy land. Land in the motherland. So what are you building with your local municipality and housing development association? I would say I don't do new install, but I'm trying to learn. I've been bidding on some solicitation with some government contracting. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me get out of all this. I'm trying to get some government contractor, man. It seems like that it's difficult though. Let's see. Yeah, I would like to land one of these government jobs, man. So like stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already qualified with Texas Con Control, the state. I don't want to do federal government though, but I just say keyword HVAC. Let's see what they got out here right now. And if anybody know how to bid on these, man, and y'all can reach out and help me out, hey, I appreciate it. My goal is to get at least one of these contracts in 2025. But even y'all, I'm gonna bid on this one. I don't mind telling you, you know what I'm saying? Even y'all can bid on this one right here, but I want this one right here. This a maintenance and service and everything. Maintenance, operation, and related products and services. End date 2027. Let me see here. But I'm gonna bid on this one right here. You see, I got all my codes. But this is a good 750. But it's another. Let me see, 796. Yeah, 745. Let me close this. So this one here. So this one here more with the prison and the inmates and stuff like this. I want to try to land some of these contracts, but they doing something all the time. Inmate housing and let me see here. HVAC install, inmate, hot tower, HVAC reconfiguration, heating and air conditioning, AC repair. Take a look at this solicitation right here. So this one right here. Let's see what they want. Do that. The cool thing about this though too, man, I can put this in Chat GPT and tell them to summarize all this for me, see exactly what they're asking for. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Yeah, so why quality open? Are you bidding for any of this? Let me see. Go there. Share screen. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell to summarize that solicitation for me. So I'm gonna take that. Better take this and take that. All right, so I'm gonna tell it summarize that for me. Might not contain readable text. Sure. See if I downloaded the right thing real quick. Yeah, it should download that. I'm gonna take this and take that. Upload from computer. I'm not reading it. For some reason, not reading that, but usually you can download a PDF. I put a bunch of solicitations in here and they read it for me. But yeah, man, I'm trying to learn, man. Just trying to take it one step at a time, dog. Back in the day, I used to blow out condensers with R22. Yeah, man. Liquid gold now. 422 on top of R22 works great. I've never blended any kind of refrigerant with any other kind of refrigerant. If I'm I don't like top stuff off. If I'm gonna use any kind of refrigerant, I use remove. I personally like 407C. That's my alternate go-to if I ain't going back with R22. But like I said, I've been a guy, I don't never like to mix. And then I hate going behind somebody too, and they mixing refrigerant. I don't really know what it is. You got videos on home warranty company. You call them scares and yeah, fillers. Cause I say with a warranty company. I mean, yeah, they know what it takes, man. To they still getting a good deal. I mean, they know what it takes to. I mean, you just can't. It ain't like you adding all the what's it called. I mean, just say if you got to do, they know you the contractors. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do industry standard practices. So at the end of the day, because you got to think about it too, man. Especially these days and age, people using leaving Google reviews and stuff like that. You if you put them a new compressor in there and that unit still ain't working, so just say if you got a burnout pressure and you ain't adding acid away and all this, I mean, they're gonna make you look bad. So the warranty company, a good warranty company, that's why I say you got to fill out. You know what I'm saying? If they get mad, they get mad. Just don't do business with them. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's your company, you know what I'm saying? I know some people just do things for money, but at the end of the day, it ain't all about money, you know what I'm saying? It's your reputation, your rep on the line. So if they don't want to pay you, man, just go ahead and move on. It ain't like you adding all the expense, unnecessary expenses. Because I was taught in the trade, whenever you replace a contactor, I mean, when you replace a compressor, change the contact out. That's the way I was taught. But as far as if you got black stuff, you use nitrogen. Nitrogen expensive, man, to get that stuff refilled. You got to flush that stuff out with RX11. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it ain't like you adding all the expensive. They know a lot of them got portals. What they know, they already got a set rate what it's going to charge. So even if you charging the condenser unit off and you got to get a disconnect, some of them got it where you getting a permit. You know what I'm saying? You doing a permit charge. So if you change the disconnect out, you add if you change the condenser out, you add the condenser pad. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like you adding all the expenses, you adding line items. If you go out there, hey, if they giving you $400 to change the compressor out, now you just take that $400 and do everything else out of your pocket, ain't adding up. Saying if you're a charity, you want to go that way, you go. To each his own. All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Uncle Earl, I'm gonna be out too, man. Catch you on the rebound already. Time fly, on Michigan in the building. Shout out. What up, dope? I'm just getting into the avenue. I call it fishing in the barrel. All right. All right, man. I think that's the last comment, man. I'm gonna make sure I ain't missed nothing, man. And if anybody got any more questions, it look like I've been on here 3 hours and 30 minutes. We're gonna I mean 3 hours and 24 minutes. So I'm might as well do it even 3 hours and 30 minutes, man. So I'll chop it up with you 5 more minutes. We make it a cool 3 hours and 30, folks. Well, make sure y'all hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you're not a subscriber. I'm gonna scroll up, see if I missed something. Hey, Griffin, ain't no problem, man. You have a good weekend too. Michigan in the building. I have videos back in the day. Government, trash, cool. I think I got everything, folks. But I'm gonna leave my email while I'm going out. I left the link, man. Ain't nobody want to join. Y'all give me some ideas, man. Y'all want me to come on here more? I know I just pop up on you though. If anybody interested in my pricing book, hit me up on the email, send me your name, address, email address, and phone number. Get that over to you. I see a couple of y'all done already emailed me. Once I get out this live, I'll send you information. I'm gonna go eat and all that good stuff first. And my old lady gonna chill out. Me and my beautiful wife might catch up on some Nip Tuck or something like that. I mean, I'm gonna watching old Nip Tuck. Nip and Tuck. Make me beautiful. I Santa Key. I say, okay, I got your email and would like to check out your book. Like I say, it's a pricing book. So if you're ready, I think you say you just started in the trade. So the book is for really contractor that's ready. They got a CRM software and ready to roll, ready to make some money. Cause say how I stay so fit, man. Discipline, man. I ain't all that fit. I mean, I guess I hit the gym this morning, man. I got up out the bed. I ain't really want to. It's Saturday morning, so wife picked me up with this little cocktail. What it called? If anybody look into it, you can look at it. It's called bitter melon. It's an Asian exotic fruit like though called bitter melon. Then some dragon fruit. You know what I'm saying? Started off with that. Well, actually, I had me a shot of espresso. Get a shot of espresso, man. I got me a espresso machine down here that my wife bought me for Christmas. But anyway, she hooked me up with a nice little smoothie this morning. You know what I'm saying? Drunk that. Oh, I still got plenty of energy from it, man. I got nuts, man. I be this, man. I try to keep my discipline. So instead of me, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I get addicted to that sugar. So instead of me, buying all that sweet stuff, sugar, man, like these are pumpkin seeds right here. And I keep them in my office. Pumpkin seed. These are almond. And I want a little snack, man. I'm getting up there in age too, man. These are walnuts. You know what I'm saying? These are pumpkin seeds, but like I say, I binge on sugar and stuff like that. So these right here, I don't want to eat them before I have my dinner. And then we eat a lot of organic stuff for our dinner, man. My wife cooks. We like to splurge. We foodies now. We like to go out to nice restaurants, but most of the time, my wife cooks, man. You know what I'm saying? We eat at home. But these are pumpkin seeds, but this is dark chocolate, though. It's not milk chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then these are, I don't eat like salty. These are These are raw cashews right here. You know what I'm saying? These are raw. These more beneficial, man. You know, I say I don't need no high blood pressure, nothing like that. And these are pecans. You know what I'm saying? These are pecans right here. All these is protein, and these right here, man. These right here, man. The dates, I remember these saved my life one time, man. Saved me and my wife. I've been on them ever since. So we were hiking up a mountain in Colorado, and we just took off hiking. We ain't had no water. We ain't had no food. You know, it's high elevation. We walking up this mountain. Man, we halfway through there, we trying to find a waterfall. Boy, and this guy came by. They was coming down the mountain, and they seen him, man. We was in bad shape, man. And he gave me some of these dates. And when I tell you, man, like 2 or 3 dates, what they'll do for you when you ain't got no energy, man, it felt like, man, I think he gave me like 3 dates. We had some water. Man, it felt like I had a 4-course meal. I'm talking about steak and potatoes and everything. Out 3 dates, they gave me enough power to hike up the mountain. And you can eat one of these Brazil nuts right here, man. I'm just giving y'all that game. That's what I do all the time. You know what I'm saying? This normal to me, folks. You know what I'm saying? But these Brazil nuts right here, you know what I'm saying? I keep this, man. Go out snack on. You know what I'm saying? But give me plenty of energy to do what I need to do out there in that HVAC field. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's my little recipe right there, man. What up, Frank? Got Frank in the house, man. Frank, I might do a little fishing tomorrow, man. Mm-hmm. I like to get in on that PRICEBOOK. I'm going to get the CRM software soon. Have a good one, brother. Yeah, man. Just hit me up whenever you want that, and you'll be ready to roll. You'll be ready to roll, man. As soon as you get the CRM software, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put your PRICEBOOK in, and then you can learn the system. You can learn the rest of the system, man. Because I tell you, anybody that get Jobber or get your CRM software, man, spend some time with it. Don't let it just sit there, and don't use it just to send invoices and schedule your customers and stuff like that. Remember, I told you, CRM software stands for customer relationship management, and that's what it's about, man. That's how you build a relationship with your customer. A good CRM software. Calm down the sugar, you know what I'm saying? Really process mess up your kidney for sure, man. And diabetes, yeah, for sure, man. That's what all about our diet. That's why you keep, you know what I'm saying? We stay young and stay healthy, man. We want to live a long time. We want to be able to enjoy some of this money, man. We don't want to be out there working and then bam, as soon as you're retired, they're ready to put you in a nursing home. Nah, man, I want to make much money as I can. And me and my wife, we're going to go back to the motherland, kick our feet up on the beach somewhere, man. Yeah, build a nice house. And I want to be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Mm-hmm. You ever tried to get customers from new builds so they can call you once their building warranty is up? From new builds, I mean, yeah, like I say, that's how I get some of my new customers from home warranty. They got that 1-year warranty, and I get them that way. But I don't do, me personally, I don't do new builds. Yeah, smoothie always good, man. Give you some good energy, man. You know what I'm saying? Some good, yeah. Got us a good little blender, whatever, man. And you know what I'm saying? I juice almost every morning. Sometimes I fast. A lot of time, I ain't really know. I like breakfast, man, but when I go and start getting them sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits from Whataburger and all that, man, nah, it slow you down. So a lot of time, especially if I'm rocking and rolling, I give me a good smoothie or something in the morning, drink. If I don't eat by 10, I'm gonna go ahead and wait to 12. You know what I'm saying, then give me a good healthy lunch. You know what I'm saying? I might stop at one of the Vietnamese shop, get some pho or something like that. Stop at the Korean shop, give me some kimchi. You know what I'm saying? Out of my Mediterranean pizza, give me some hummus, some burger gnu. I mean, on all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I'm just rocking and rolling, you know what I'm saying, making that bread, you know what I'm saying, I might stop at the Mickey D's and give me I like the home style, add cheese to it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all try that number 7 home style, add cheese. Now when I'm rocking and rolling, but like now, man, since I've been eating pretty healthy for the last 10 years or so, man. Like I don't do no sugar in my coffee. I don't do sweet tea no more. But when I'm rocking and rolling now, man, I can taste the salt in fast food, man. I don't say y'all, I can't do no fast food at McDonald's like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I can taste the salt on the patty. But like I say, if I'm rocking and rolling out there, I ain't got time to stop, you know, and sit down in no restaurant. I go ahead and, you know, but I can do that once or twice, you know what I'm saying? Every blue moon. Like I try, because especially when you start getting up in age, and even once or twice a month, especially when you're conscious on it, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey. What's up, King? Cause say, what's a good recipe? Hook your boy up. I don't know, man. Like I say, I don't cook, man. My wife do all the cooking, man. I ain't cooking 10 years, man. My wife been together 10 years, man. Hey, she do all the cooking, man. I ain't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I love my wife, but I ain't cook one meal. All the time I do something, if I'm finding that grill up or something like that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't all that right there. I'm old school, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get out here and get it. You know what I'm saying? It make sure I have me something nice to eat. On about, hey, man, he must massage this. Nah, we just old school, you know what I'm saying? She do her thing, I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't expecting her to get out here and cut no grass. You know what I mean? Let me do all the yard work and stuff like that. Let me take out the trash. My wife, we've been together 10 years. She ain't took out trash now and day. You know what I'm saying? If I miss the trash truck, it's gonna sit there. You know what I'm saying? I eat 1 pound of ground beef a day. Yeah, man. Like I say, to each his own, whatever good for you. You know what I'm saying? Me, I like to take more of like a Mediterranean style diet where they only eat like 5 to 10% of meat. You know what I mean? The rest of it be like greens and vegetables and stuff like that. And fruits. I like, you know what I'm saying? That kind of work better for me. You know what I'm saying? But I like my steaks and stuff. I eat it all now. I can say, but it's more in portion, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like a good meal. I like to pay a little bit more for a good meal, you know. Cause say, no, protein, man. Like all these nuts and stuff got protein in it, man. I mean, we eat a lot of I eat protein. You know what I'm saying? You can get plant-based protein. Trust me, I am not no health freak or nothing like that, bro. I eat chicken, fish, you know what I'm saying? We eat chicken, we eat a lot of chicken now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we eat our protein now. Yeah, man, you right about that, man. Hey, McDonald's costs, man. That's why I tell people too, man. Look, I can go to McDonald's and get that home style, man. They're gonna charge you, man, $12, $13. And you can really go, man. You can go to a nice little Vietnamese, you know what I'm saying, where they and they put a lot of food, but it's got a lot of good calories. You got healthy calories, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just spend about $3 or $4 more, sit down at a restaurant though and eat more healthy. You know what I'm saying? Eat one of these little mom and pop stores or these little restaurants or whatever. Really, you can go. I don't know if y'all, I was gonna say Papa Do's. Sometimes Papa Do's be too salty for me too these days, but you can go to, man. Yeah, you can go, you know what I'm saying, get you a little $20 meal, man. You paying what, $8 more, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be more prepared, you know, than all that fast food, man. Yeah, that fast food getting expensive. You know what I'm saying? And then they tell you, you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be smart too. I'm gonna get up out of here, dog. I was gonna be like, man, some people go to one of these fast food restaurants, because I'm always frugal, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to save as much money as I can, be wise with it, you know what I'm saying? They say a penny saved is a penny earned. They were like, hey, you want a large? I'm finna sit down and eat now. You want a large? No, I don't want no large drink, man. I'm finna give me the smaller cup you got. Give me a small, the cheapest one. I'm gonna go up here and give me a refill. They be tripping me out, man, getting the super size. They still got super size. I don't want no super size. Matter of fact, give me a fry with no salt. And then you get a fry with no salt, though, they're gonna be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Because most people want salt. And my black folk, man, black folk just want a bunch of, they get them this fill they plate up. You know what I'm saying? The more the better. You know what I'm saying? The more salty the better. I can't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? That same thing like a turkey leg hut, man. You go to turkey leg, man, why went down to turkey leg hut, man, turkey leg hut so salty, man. And then they just pile all this macaroni up and cheese, man. I'm like, nah, man, this ain't for me, man. Anyway, dog, hey, I'm out, folks. No ice. Yep, no ice in my drink, too. I don't want all that ice in a little drink. Yeah, man. They try to fill it up with ice, man. Tell them light ice. You know what I'm saying? And even on that burger, something. Tell them change a little something up on that burger so they can give you a fresh burger, man. Because they'll have that. They'll have that McDouble sitting over there. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just spinning them out. Yeah, man, I enjoyed y'all though, man. They say, hey, time fly when, hey, you say impossible burger. Man, I'm out on that one, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Enjoy your weekend though. We out. Peace is out.